I'm trying to find mouthy. Melissa. Yeah, it could be better. I mean, I wish everybody would get along. And I mean everybody besides Courtney and Brad. It is. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to find somebody. And it looks like I can't find her. Well, I'm glad that you missed it because it was a bunch of fighting. Well, it happened on mine because Don 1 came into my life again. And then people like Dora and the other people came in and started to argue with one another. I did not invite him, no. He popped in and then popped out and then popped in and then popped out, which started to get me frustrated. Good morning, Heather. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing this morning?
Dylan.
Who's got you riled up?
Same people.
I think they just move on to something else by now.
Well, Don popped in and then popped out and then popped in and popped out. And then Kim and then him popped in together and told me to leave them alone and let them be happy. And I specifically told her, look, you're dating a 41-year-old man and you're 21. You got a whole life ahead of you.
Yeah, she shouldn't be dating someone my age. That's weird. I heard she was back in jail.
She is not.
Okay. I'm just curious as to what Don wants to do with her anyway. It's weird.
I don't know. And Amber, yes, he's doing it to himself.
You're not sleeping much, are you?
No, not really.
I didn't think so. You've been up in all hours of the morning.
Yeah. I knew there was something up with him when he was trying to call and visit. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's weird, right, Angel? Like, who does that?
We don't know how he knows her. That's the thing.
Didn't she say he was her boss?
I I wouldn't know that. She said a lot of things.
That is true.
And then Abby Lou was talking about that she doesn't want to go to the biscotti dinner anymore, and I had to convince her to go. Dora was fighting with everybody, and you know, I'm not. I don't even know how to even say it without people getting angry. I mean, people were just saying things out of anger.
Doesn't make it okay.
I hear that you're at work.
Yeah, I'm doing paperwork. Thought I'd jump on for a minute, see how you're doing. Haven't talked to you in a couple days, really. Haven't talked to you in a couple days, really.
I'm holding in there the best that I can.
Just need you to try to get some sleep. Some good sleep.
Yeah. Angel, you are right. He does give us the creep vibes.
So many creeper vibes. I know I looked him up on Facebook. Looks like he has a kid.
He
Little
does a
girl.
7-year-old.
Yeah. I think he'd be more concerned about what's going on with her.
Well, he went around saying that he had a 7-year-old son, not a daughter.
If you look at his Facebook page, there's a picture of a little girl on there.
That's weird.
His last name's like Kasky or something like that. Sorry, I'm not supposed to say that, am I?
Maybe she's just there for a place to stay. Nope. I'm sorry, Shorty. I'm gonna have to disagree on that one.
I mean, she could be using him.
I mean, could be.
He was the one who bailed her out, supposedly.
Well, however he got the money, he could even rob the bank. We don't know.
Exactly. I swear, I have the easiest job in the world, and these people just don't know what the hell they're doing. It's so hard to count.
What do you do for a living? Just out of curiosity.
I'm a gas station manager.
Oh, nice. Do you like it
Yeah.
or?
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's just you get people in here who find it very difficult to sweep and mop and, count cigarettes. It's easy stuff, but they act like it's so hard.
And you're not from Michigan, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
I live in Jackson.
Ah.
I live about an hour and a half from Cadillac. I'm from Ionia.
Nice.
Me and Meow Kitty were talking about that on your last live. Well, last one I
Yeah,
was
I
on.
haven't heard from her for a while now.
I know. I was trying to get a hold of her last night because they picked up the Devil and Tate case, um, that of kid that's been missing in our hometown in Ionia for since last April. He was only 18.
Yeah, I'm just, you know, if everybody can just come to agree to disagree, I mean, hey, it's a win-win situation, but if we don't come to an agreement, then what do we have as a community?
Right,
I mean, I get
exactly.
it that there's some Michiganders who don't want to get along with outside of the state, but you know what? When it comes to public platforms like TikTok, then it's already out there. I mean,
They're helping.
but fighting
Doesn't
with
they
one
don't have to
another,
be
come
from the
on.
state to help. Right. There's no point fighting. You telephone tough guys, you know?
My suggestion is that you just come to agree to disagree.
And that's okay. Not
That's all
everybody
you
has to
need
do
to
not
do.
everybody has to agree, but we should at least respect one another.
Exactly. So, all you do is just sit in the back and do paperwork, or do you do more than just paperwork?
I do more than just paperwork. I have to do store orders like cigarettes and food, and we have a kitchen here too, so we actually make pizza and fried
Oh,
chicken and stuff like
lucky.
that. Yeah, we do a lot here. If you ever come
We
down
don't
this
have
way,
that
I'll
here.
hook you up with dinner or lunch.
No, me and Nicole, we decided to work it out because, you know, what's there to argue about? I mean, she moved on to her own thing. Why continue arguing with somebody if they're going to move on to their own thing?
Right.
But, people were saying, Justin was doing this or Dora was saying this, and okay, well, show us the proof.
Yes. Yes. But they don't have proof.
No, I
I
mean,
feel like a lot of them
I
they just want to stir the pot.
I mean, I asked Dora to send me over the proof, and there's just no proof. So
Why even say anything?
yeah, I mean, I you know I get it. I really do. Some people may not like each other, but it's just
It doesn't
it's
we have
horrible
to
to see. Go
yeah.
ahead.
No, go ahead. You're finished.
It's sad seeing that people don't want to come to agree that we had one common goal.
And now you've got you guys found her. We got some peace of mind, I guess, from that, right? And you think they would stop bullying people, and I don't know. I think that community came
You
together well in finding her, and everybody else who, came from Michigan just in general to help find her was amazing. But the blame and the finger pointing afterwards, like, was not necessary.
you would think, but you're you're never gonna get people to agree. I mean, only if we can figure out how to get people to just be like, "Oh, this is what needs to be done," and just come on, people, just come to an agreement. Just if you don't like each other, just walk away from one another. I mean, don't look back.
Right. Good morning, Sharon.
So, how many people do you have working for you?
Just 10. My boss doesn't like to pay for more help. It's great.
So, it kind of like in the morning, how many people do you have come in?
We have 3 people here during the day. So me and then people here during the day. So me and then a kitchen person and someone on cash. And then at night there's only 2 people, one in the kitchen, one on cash side. So we have 2 people here at least all day long.
Yeah, well, one of the gas stations that I worked at, um, they told me about all the hauntings, and I'm like, no, no thanks.
Those are the best. We have a couple hauntings here.
But the thing is that I was like kind of like freshly new, and my boss would like totally leave me alone. Yeah,
No.
yep. She would she would sit inside her car, or she would go home and eat lunch, or go to the bank, and I'm there by myself.
After they want to tell you all that crazy stuff? No, that's scary. I agree.
Well, even though that there was like customers coming in and out, and I'm like, I'm still freshly new to this. Like, you would think a manager wouldn't leave you by yourself.
And there's some really shitty managers out there. We've had a lot of shitty ones here. I've been at this store. I've been at this store since they opened, and we've gone through at least 3 or 4 managers probably, and they don't really know how to talk to people. Be respectful, to them like you expect them to be to you.
Exactly.
It's unfortunate because a lot of time higher ups just think that like, well, I'm better than them, so I can do what I want because I've been here longer, and that's not okay.
I don't know. And then I worked for Calic 4, and they were like, that place is also haunted. And I'm like, why is it that I find all these places that are either haunted or not haunted?
You're drawn to it. You're Cancer, or sorry, you're not Cancer. You're a water, right? Water sign, but are you a Cancer sign or no?
I am a Cancer. I was born in July.
I thought so. That's why you're drawn to it. That's why. You can't help it. Cancers can't help it.
Like, something is drawing me to those locations, and I just don't know why. I keep questioning myself, why am I being drawn to these locations? I don't do like investigations. I don't, okay, I don't mess with spiritual life. When they pass, you should just leave them be.
But sometimes they're trying to get a hold of you.
That's true.
So always be mindful of that because they might be trying to tell you something, even if it's just a warning.
I guess just haunted up there. Yes, half the gas station here are haunted. Okay, no joke.
I believe it because you guys are in an older area.
Oh, did you know? Okay, I'm gonna tell you something, and I didn't want to believe it myself, but it's a legit truth. So Calic 4 used to be a opera house before it came to movie theater.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. See, that's where you need to get one of those like EMV readers, and take it into those buildings. I love the supernatural. I don't know. I get into that stuff.
I told my parents I want to try it, but they don't want me messing with spiritual life because you don't know what you're going to bring home with you. You don't know what it's going to try to follow.
But you gotta make sure you safely secure yourself in white light. People probably think I'm crazy for saying that, but it's true.
I mean, if anybody wants to like get to know me a little bit, I mean, I'm more open book about it. Ain't gonna hold back anything.
Right, tell them to get in here, get to know ya. Do you work, Trust?
I don't, unfortunately. I've been looking for a job for the last month, but with the fact that this has been going on, you know, I don't want somebody coming to my job and just trying to ruin it for me.
Yeah. I'm sure with everything going on, trying to find a job in that area is probably not easy.
No, it's not. I mean, shit. I'll tell you a little bit about me because I know that some people just are like, "Why are you telling people about your business?" Oh, one, it's because I want to. It's not because somebody's making me want to. It's me that's doing it. So I moved from. Well, I was born on a military base over in Washington, Tacoma. I was in a hospital for months and months, and then I had to have feet braces to be able to help me walk. And
Mm.
then from there, we moved to Kansas, um, Boise, Texas. We were moving all around the state, and then we moved from uh where we were last at and down in Flint to up to here, and I used to have friends down in Flint, and I lost contact with them after I moved up here. So after that, I was in junior high. I met my friend Miss Moreland. Well, before her name was Miss Moreland, and then um we were in junior high, and then we moved to high school together. Does Flint have good water yet? I don't know.
Probably not.
And so after that, um, I graduated back in 2019, and my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, all my family members came to my graduation, and my dad, he wasn't like a wine or alcohol drinker yet. And then when it came down to wine, uh, him and mom's relationship went downhill quick. So, and my dad's a good guy. He just doesn't know when to stop drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And he drank too much of wine, which then he became more than just abusive. He became more violent. And so then he was like, "Well, I'm going to stop drinking wine because this is what it turns me into." I'm like, wow, he actually is going to quit drinking wine. But once in a great while, he'll have one beer, maybe two.
That's good though. That's good control.
Oh, yeah.
At least he realized he had a problem and fixed it. That's good.
So, I used to stay with my adopted mom when he was doing what he was doing. So that way I didn't get harmed.
You were the one that was the brunt of the problem when he was drinking.
Oh, yeah. It was always my fault.
Yeah, that's hard.
But he would always blame me for, him missing his football games. And, me and my brothers, we've never had a good relationship until months and months down the road. And I had to earn my brother's love. And one of my brothers, who are in the Navy, was actually one of my bullies in high school. Hello, Denny. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so I've had a very up, down hill of a road to go to be able to earn my family's love. And my brother, the one that's in the Navy now, he was like one of my bullies in high school. He chose his friends over me. Press the wrong button. So I was alone. I do. So anyway, sorry. Oh, you're good. Take your time. So back then, back in 2020, or well, I shouldn't say that, not that far. Back in 2019, I lost my grandfather with dementia, and then April came around. I lost my dog, and then my Aunt Tootsie, and now my friend Rebecca. And 2020 came around, and this is way before Rebecca, you know, I broke my femur in half after riding my moped, and I crashed into a parked vehicle. Broke my femur right in half, and since then I've had screws and a metal rod in my leg. And it's my right leg, actually. It's my driving leg. So, oh yeah, for sure. Then I dated a girl. Her name was Skylar. She was kind of a user, per se. She would lie to me, cheat on me, use me for, her own pleasure. And so I broke up with her. I tried to work things out with my baby mama. That didn't go too well for me. We constantly fought and argued. And then I stayed single for a period of time. And then, yeah, true. It's never healthy. And then, I met this girl named April. Tell you what, she is a very, very unique girl for her age. She's 26. She blows as hell. She works her butt off at that bowling alley. She tries to be happy all the time. And I guess me hugging her a lot kind of made her feel uncomfortable. And, even though that after people said, hey, don't be hugging on her too much. And then, I gave her high fives. Like, I put both my hands up and I gave her high fives. And so my life has been very bumpy. I know you are, Laura. And so, back in high school, I dated this girl named Sarah. And trust me, I was only 17, 16, something around there. And she didn't like me wearing my work uniform. I used to work for Wendy's. And, I changed into my uniform at the school to be able to go to work after because I was on the schedule to go to work. And she, slapped me in the face as hard as she could. And, I had a hard time finding somebody that would actually love me for me. So then, yeah, I know. And then, I dated Kimberly. She didn't like me, smacking her ass constantly. And it's just hard harassment and bullying. That's not cool. I'm not harassing anybody.
Who said you were harassing somebody?
I got a harassment and bullying violation.
Seriously?
Yep. All because I'm telling my story.
Who's in here that doesn't want to hear it? If you don't want to hear him, just leave. He's allowed to say what he wants without you reporting him. God.
Can you set your stuff to 18 plus?
Hi, Brandy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, just put your
Hello.
stuff on 18 plus, and just use TikTok friendly words because sometimes it picks it up, and it'll give you a violation just by the words, you know. So try to like use different words. That's why I came up here. I'm driving, so I'm gonna get off. But just try to like instead of saying the ASS, say mash or something. You know, you just got to change up the words a little bit. Unfortunately, that's what I've heard a lot of people. I don't go live much, but you just got to use different words. Like if you're gonna say the M word, you got to say schmurder, and you can't say your blink and your smile. You have to use things like that, because then you get violation. But if you are reporting his live, guys, he's literally just minding his business. Let him tell his little old story, guys. Please, come on.
They don't want to hear it.
I do, because the only thing I've heard is about everybody else.
And good morning, Trust. How did you sleep?
I slept
Missed your
okay.
friend.
But no, that's kind of my backstory. I mean, I've been through enough.
Your childhood was rough. Moving around from place to place like that is hard.
And then, being a dad, I mean, I thought about, always having a child and being there, but with me not always being there for my kid because of the new boyfriend and the people that she surrounds herself with, I've only get to see my daughter on holidays.
Do you guys have a custody arrangement?
We do. We have 50-50 each. Like, I get her 1 week, and then she gets her 1 week.
Split parenting always sucks.
So, we tried to work it out so the way for our kid at least, and it didn't go so well.
I'm sorry.
We always argued. We always didn't see eye to eye.
Do you co-parent better not together?
I mean, somewhat. It's just that she, talks about me a lot to her boyfriend, but it. The reason why we ended up breaking up is because of the arguing and the whole me and her not seeing eye to eye, and it was just very toxic, not only for me but for her too.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. At least you knew the toxicity was there, and y'all didn't continue and stay in the relationship and just make it toxic for your child. And that's when you become a mature adult. And I recommend you for that, for not staying and just keeping it going. Y'all stopped it. So I recommend you for that, Trust. That shows where your maturity is, and that's really good for you.
Yes, Laura. Yes.
So, you know, now I'm trying to be there for Kim. I mean, I tried, and I can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped.
You sure don't, buddy. You really don't. And you're better than that. If she can't see the value of your friendship and she can't see the value of you as a person, then she doesn't deserve your friendship. And that's just as blank as it can be, because you know what, Trust? I have grown. You have grown on me in these past couple of days. And let me tell you something. I might not be in Michigan, but if something happens to you, I'm getting on the first plane up there and I'm coming and I'm going to raise hell.
You know, I don't really like normally open up to people because then they have. I know you are, B. Not without a shadow of a doubt. But like I said, the only reason why I don't really open up as much is because then people have something over my head and they can use it and they can take advantage of it. And that's kind of what I'm scared of, because I'm putting myself back out there, because I'm telling my story. Like, I want people to know what I've been through, and even though that people are saying I'm a horrible person, I'm not really a horrible person. It's a situation that I was born in. And then dealing with a disability. It's not easy for me to make friends. It's not easy for me to keep a relationship. I it's it's either we get along and we argue, or we just don't see eye to eye, and there's just I've always wanted somebody that, could look me up and just be like, "Oh, look, this guy's actually, trying to make an effort and, trying to be in a relationship." But at the end of the day, people look at me like I'm a nobody.
That's not true. Trust, you are somebody. You are you. You're special. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're somebody, Trust. You matter. You are somebody, babe. Don't ever say you're not nobody. You're a lot to us here on this panel. The ladies that were in here yesterday, last night for you, we are all here for you and we are all going to fight for you. You matter to us. If you don't matter to anybody else, you matter to us, Trust.
Hey Jamie, how are you? But, you know, I know I am B. So are you. But, could be better. I'm just telling my story because, I've never put my story out there, and I don't want people to say, "Oh, look, this guy's putting his story out, now I have something to use."
Don't let nobody do that to you. You tell your story how you want to. It's your story. We're here to listen. We're here to help you mend it in whatever ways that we can, from whatever ways we can, Trust. But don't stop telling your story. Tell your story to whoever will listen to you, because you matter. And we're listening, and I'm here. I'm going to have you, when I get to work, I'm going to listen to your story as I'm working, but I'm going to be listening and I'm going to be here, and you know that. And you know that we don't mind hearing your story, but if somebody takes your story and uses it
I can hear
against
that you
you,
don't have your seatbelt.
shh, be quiet, be quiet. I'm rushing like literally down the street to the store, and I'm like, I am not about to sit there and put that on when I'm driving a few feet away. But I'm already pulling in. See, we want to hear your story, and anybody in this chat right now, all 80 people that are here, they're listening to your story. We're here. We want to listen, because if you don't want to hear a story, then there's an exit button at the top of the corner, and I'm parked, everyone. So, but we want to hear it. Trust. Tell us how you feel. Tell us what you went through. Whatever you need to get out, we're here. I'm going back on mute, but I just wanted to tell you we're here to listen.
You know, it's the fact that, now knowing that this Don dude has taken, Kim, and I'm not jealous. I never once said I was or I wasn't, and I know B. It's just, I'm really worried about her, and I don't want her to turn out like her sister. Because I don't want to bury another friend. I've lost too much. Like, I lost back in 2019. We don't know if he's dangerous. We don't know anything about him. But, back in 2019, I lost my grandfather to dementia. And then, my Aunt Tootsie, then, my German Shepherd. And then, now Rebecca. Like, I know it's not like God telling me, this is what you deserve. This is.
Sometimes life is not as simple as we think it is, and sometimes people, unfortunately, we are born to leave this earth, and that's something that we have to understand. And it's hard when you mourn a friend, a family member. Loss is hard. It's hard to deal with, and it's hard to mourn, and it's hard to deal with all those emotions. And I'm not going to sit and say it'll get better for you, or because I don't know how you grieve. I don't know how you process your emotions. But us in here, and again, I'm going to reiterate this, we're here to hold your hand. I've lost my grandmother in 2000, and I still mourn her 26 years later. And I lost, as I said last night, I lost my daughter's father. I was with him 16 years. Even though I was no longer in love with him, I still had love for him. We have a child. We have a 17-year-old daughter together. But you're okay to mourn. And if there's ever a time, trust that you just want to cry. I told you last time, inbox me. I'll send you my number. And if you want to just scream on the phone, I'll listen. I'm here,
It's just,
buddy.
I normally, like I said, I normally don't open up, and this is like where my mental health comes into play, because I don't normally have a mental breakdown online, but I just like I don't understand why Courtney would do this. I don't understand why Brad would do this to somebody. I mean, especially their own child.
I don't mean to sound maybe unsympathetic towards this, but I don't think Courtney cared about her like she was her child. I don't think she knew her well enough to care for her that way. Does that make sense?
It does. Good morning, Sonia.
I don't think Courtney's capable of loving anybody or having emotions towards anybody, you know? And that's and I'm not trying to diagnose her like people say or say that, that I'm a therapist, but I mean, it's obvious. It's there. She's not able to, I don't even think she loves herself, because if she did, she wouldn't do the things that she does to herself or to people or to others, And when you have somebody like that, trust, who don't even love themselves, they're definitely dangerous and unpredictable, because if you don't love yourself, then you don't love anybody else, and you're capable of doing whatever heinous and disgusting things that they did to that poor baby. But it's not, don't question the whys. Just know that she's in peace, and that should bring you some kind of comfort. She don't have to deal with all this madness anymore, trust. She don't have to deal with the addictions. She don't have to deal with somebody like Courtney. She gets to be with her kids every day when she wants to now. I mean, and it's, you got to look at it as, you know Becca got robbed, her young life, but she's not, she's I don't even say peace because of what happened to her. I don't even know if she's at peace. But try to look at the positives and things. And look, you came on TikTok, and look at all the friends you've made now. Ding, they're like family. And yeah, she's with her baby, so she's not without her baby. You gotta try to think of the positive things that way to help you mentally and your mental health. And again, we're here. I mean, it just lay down on the couch and talk. Trust, we're here to listen, and we love you, bud.
I don't, I've always wanted to question Courtney and Brad and just try to figure out, why. Just, just why would you take somebody's best friend from them? Why take somebody that was innocent? Like, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who likes who. It doesn't matter who disagrees with who. You may not like me. You may not, want to be in my life. You may want to be friends with Dora. You may want to be friends with some other creators. I'm not here to be famous. I'm not here to uh, have gifts. I'm not here for any of that. Even though that, yes, I like having friends. That was one of my goals to accomplish. And I did it. But, Courtney, I don't even know what I'm even saying anymore.
Yep. And we would never know why, because those two couldn't give you a straight answer, if they had a gun to their head. So we'll never know why. I mean, we do. Like, she's delusional. The fact that she said that B killed my baby, like, she's delusional, trust. And she's not okay. And Brad is sitting there being her little lap puppy. For why? I mean, of course, he's a ROS, so he's limited to who will want him anyway, and he's disgusting looking, and so of course you got two individuals who are disgusting. His track record, here we go again, his freaking background tells y'all what type of person he is, and her too, like, I mean, they said her rap sheet it's 3-4 pages long. So they're sick. Just the best way you could put it is they're sick, and you're absolutely right, trust. Anybody can be friends with whoever they want to be friends with, and that's why us ladies up here, I got my belt on and it's still going off. Us ladies in here are choosing to be your friend and be here with you, and have your back. And you're right. Anybody could be friends with whoever they want. But at the end of the day, we'll probably never know why they did this to your friend. Just know that you had her as a friend, trust. You got to experience her sweet, kind soul. Because I hear a lot of people say how beautiful and kind she was, and selfless. And they said Becca would give, she would give for others before she thought of herself. And
I just
and one, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
if I could ever just hear her voice one last time, I would.
I know, buddy, and it's okay to be hurt. It's okay. Don't let nobody sit here and tell you anything other than what it is, and that's, if you're hurt, you be hurt. You want to smile, you smile, trust. If you want to yell and scream, you yell and scream. If you want to tell the world your story, then you tell the world your story, buddy. And unfortunately, she came around these evil people, and again, like, now you're seeing it, like people say it all the time. She was a beautiful person, inside and out, and I hope that maybe when I go, people could say that about me. Like, I was a BICTH, but I would do the same. I will give whatever and anything. Like, I never take care of myself because I take care of everybody else. And I hope that when I go, that people talk about me like they have Becca, how everybody batted for her. And again, you got to try not to look at the negative things of how she lost her life, and try to look at it as a good thing that you have gained friends. Look at you. You got 117 people in here. Let me tell you, if I go live, I'll probably get two. So you're somebody. Some people, 113 people are here listening to you talk. So you're doing something right, trust. You know, and you just mourn how you want to, love bug. Just Yep, there you
Maybe
go. Rebecca will watch over you, trust. You have a guardian angel now. You do. You got a permanent guardian angel with a
I just
little sidekick next to her. Huh?
I just wish, like, you know, I I wish I had her back. Like, there's no easy way to, like, to get over it.
I know. I know. Nobody could have foreseen that Courtney and Brad would do something like this. Nobody knew that she was planning this. Nobody in there. I mean, who would think that a bio mother would do something like this? There was nothing you could have done, trust, to prevent it, to stop it from happening. There was nothing anybody could have done to stop her from being the delusional person that she is, the sick individual that she is. There was nothing nobody could have done. This was already written in stone way before we were even born. So don't blame yourself in thinking that maybe if I would have been there for her that this wouldn't have happened. Unfortunately, sweetie, nobody would ever be able to prevent it. Courtney had her mind set up, and you know what? Now she has to trust. She has to deal with that within herself.
If call me selfish, call me pathetic, but if I could, I would I would definitely switch places with her if I could.
I know, but and the things that she had to endure is nobody. No, I don't care. My worst is enemy. I wouldn't even want them to go through anything like that. Not even, hate's a strong word and a very deep word. And I wouldn't even want somebody that I per se hate to go through something like that. And it's horrendous and hideous and just all around disgusting. And no, you don't want to switch places with anybody, trust. You know what you do for your friend is you live your best life. You go out this Sunday and you bowl and you go. Do y'all have a mall there
We got
by
one
any
on
chance?
QC.
Even if it's just to go out and walk around the mall and just get out. You don't even have to have any money. You can window shop. When I take my kids shopping, because it ain't me shopping, I window shop while they buying, So it's okay to go out and go, even if it's by yourself. Hey, go live with us. Bring us with you. Go to the park. What else besides bowling do you like to do, Trust?
Normally, I would go out fishing, but like I
Ooh,
said, I have a metal rod in my leg, which makes it very difficult for me to do that outside.
yeah, yeah, understand. Especially when it's cold. Oh, I hear. I don't have anything like that, but my mom and my dad both do, and my mom has had to. She fell and broke her hip. And then my dad, just over time, he's 68. So over time, he worked in construction, bending over all the time for years. He was in construction for like 40 years, 50 years, and yeah, because he started when he was 17. So it wore out his hip. So he had to have a hip replacement, and they had to put a rod in there, I believe. And both of them call me. I'm in so much pain. I have to go get this. It's like a vape ball they have at Walgreens. I don't know if y'all have Walgreens. Y'all might have Rite Aid up there, because I
We
remember
have
that,
we have a
whatever it's called.
Walgreens, and then we have a uh we got Myers, Walmart, you name it.
Okay. So this ball. It's blue and it has a handle on it, and the other end of it is round like a ball, and it's I want to say it's a vapor product. Man, let me tell you, that thing does miracles. It smells like icy hot when you put it on. But guys, let me tell y'all, that thing works like miracles. So I'll try to get a picture of it and I'll send it to you. And that way you can, and even if you say, hey, I'll get your Cash App, and even if I have to send you the money to get it, trust, if you don't have it, I'll send you money, your CA, whatever, I'm sorry, you might get even if you need, I'll send it over to you, so that way all you do is just use the handle and you rub it on your leg where your metal rod is. And I'm telling you, you'll feel a difference, because it knocks out all that pain from that. It's what it's for. It's to help with things like that. So, what I want you to do is I want you to message me your CA, and then I'll get a picture of it. And when I get a chance, I'll send you over, because it's like $15. So, when I get some money on my CA, I'll get somebody to send it to me. I'll pay them in cash, and I'll send it over to you, and then you can go get it for your leg, okay?
Yeah, I just, like I said, I know it don't open up to just, random people.
Yeah, I will. True crime. Let me add you right now. Oh man, that thing. I have one in my purse right now. I carry it in my purse, guys. I'm not even joking. So I even go, like, on my lunch break. I'll go. My mom lives right down the street from my job, and I'll go on my lunch break and I'll rub it on her on my lunch break for her, because my mom has neuropathy too, really bad. They think it was from COVID, because my mom's only 60, so, and she's wheelchair bound, 100% wheelchair bound from it. Like, her nerve endings are so fried, they don't even know. It's worse than rheumatoid arthritis. And the only thing they can think of is, well, how she got it so rapidly and severe as it is. They think it was from her getting COVID. So yeah, my mom she's in wheelchair bound 100% because of neuropathy. Yep, it's bad. Neuropathy's bad, but that'll help you, trust, when it's cold and your leg or whatever's hurting you, or anywhere. You can put it anywhere. I have back pains. I had 2 epidurals. And ever since my daughter's 17, ever since I got my first one, I have severe back pain. I can't bend and lift too much at a time. You're welcome. Y'all welcome. Yeah, I will. Anybody who wants a picture of it, follow me and inbox me, and I will send it over. I have no problem with that. Sending it over to y'all. But and it'll help you. And so as soon as I can, I will get the money put on my CA, and I'll send it over to you. And that way you can go get you one. And when you're running out, you let me know, and I'll send you some more so you can go get you another one, okay?
Like I said, I normally just don't open up about my past life, and like, I don't want people just, running with it, because if they run with it, then they're just gonna go and tell other people, and then other people are gonna find out, and then.
Well, it's okay. We're here to listen. Oh yeah, my mom does too. We're here to listen. You tell us, and I heard the story of you telling us when you were little. I was here for that. I was quiet at that time, but what happened to you as a kid? Oh, you made me cry. I was sitting in my car waiting to go to work, and you were saying that, and I just started crying. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to hug him. I just want to. I did. I was like, I just want to go hug you because my daughter just recently came out to me. So when my daughter was 5, I took in her niece, her cousins, which was my ex's niece and nephew. Their mom was really high out on drugs, and she calls me and tells me that her boyfriend tried to touch on her daughter. So instantly I said, hey, bring the kids to me, bring them over here to my house. After that, it was bad. CPS ended up getting involved, and because they were with us, they made her sign custody over to us. So I ended up raising them for 6 years. And my daughter recently came to me and told me that the whole 6 years, that my nephew was being inappropriate with her. My baby was only 5, and she never once told me, and I never, and it's like, and I told her, I said, girl, if you would have told me, I would have probably been in prison. I would have. I'm sorry. She was 5 and he was 9, and oh man, I put a report in. I still haven't heard anything. I got to do a follow up on that. And then she tells me that my uncle, who I grew up with, who my mom's brother, touched her as well. I told my mom, if I ever see him, I'm putting a gun to his head. I mean, a pew pew to his head. I'm sorry. And she barely came out and told me this, Trust. After she's 17. And she just told me, and I told her, I said, why didn't you tell me? Let me tell you. She says, well, you loved him. I don't know, nobody. I don't love nobody more than my baby. I don't care who you are. He would have been out of my house, and I probably would have hurt him, and her dad would have hurt him. And he would have hurt him, like for real, hurt him. So, and I told her I
That's
would.
why I made a shirt. I made it like to actually mean something. It said
Yeah.
to stay no to drugs, stay in school. You know, and I've always wanted to go to the schools and speak about these drugs that these kids do, and you know, these
You
kids
should.
need these kids don't need drugs. They're just going to destroy their life, and they're gonna end up like their parents when they were their age.
Mm-hmm. And you should, Trust. You should look into it. Maybe get with Abby Lou and see if Abby Lou wants to go with you and help you. Good. I wish I was there. You making me want to go move up there just to help you. I swear. I swear. You're making me want to move to Michigan just to come up there and help you. you know, but if you need anything to help on my end, whatever I can do from over here, just let me know. But I think you should. If that's something that you want to do, baby, then I think you really, really, really should look into it, Trust.
You
You
know,
have a testimony.
I've like even though I don't have like a really good relationship somewhat with my parents, but we argue. We don't always like, see the eye to eye, but when things are calm, things are calm. But, people don't even though that a lot of people, people on this app were like, oh well, he's a rug user or he's, this and this and this. It's not that I'm a rug user. It's all the sugar that I eat or I drink. And, I forget to brush my teeth. And that's why I hardly have teeth up here. I have, like, teeth down here somewhat. But here and here, I don't have any.
Mhm. But that's also from your disability because the nephew that I was just talking about, he had a severe learning disability. When I say I've been around kids, I've raised them with disabilities, and it was because his mother was a drug user while she was pregnant. And I'm the one who got him tested when I got him in school. I'm the one who got him help. I did it all, and it's because when you have a severe learning disability, you're not able to process things like everybody else, and your brain is constantly on the go, that it doesn't give you time to say, hey, I need to brush my teeth today. You're too busy, like, okay, what do I need to do over here? Do I need to go do that? Do I need to go do that? So your brain is not focused on your everyday routine, to the point where they even told me, the counselors told me, I literally had to put signs up to remind him to brush his teeth, and I have to do it for my son, my stepson, my bonus son, because he's autistic. And the same thing, he was born with his intestines on the outside of his body. He's got Asperger's. He has no common sense, like my poor baby. And so I literally have raised two children with these issues, and this is what I've learned in the process: is it's not that you're doing it purposely, Trust. It's that your brain, and tell me if I'm wrong, your brain's constantly going, correct? You can't
Yeah,
stay focused long enough to do one particular thing. You're trying to do 20 at one time, right?
right.
It's not that you're intentionally forgetting to do things. It's just that you got so much, your brain's trying to process so many things at once, that I mean, I do it. I forget certain things, and I'm like, gosh, dang it. But baby, but ain't nothing. And if somebody's worried about your, yes, it is cannabis. It is. If somebody's worried about your teeth, you know what? Tell them it ain't your mouth. It's not your mouth. Don't worry about my teeth. But you can also get it. You can. Do you have medical insurance?
I do.
Do you have dental?
Yeah, I do. Oh,
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. I got a phone call. Give me 1 second. Hold on, okay?
I mean, I do have dental insurance, but the thing is that we're trying to get these screws that go into my mouth so the way I can get dentures. That way I can just clamp them in. Yeah, my teeth up here, they were all pulled. Here, here, were all pulled. These ones down here were not. But, now everybody knows everything about me. I mean, like I said, I normally don't open up to anybody. And it's not easy to make friends. It really isn't. I do. the first time I came on this app, I didn't have anybody. I was alone. I've always had to defend for myself. You know, with roller skating, I had to learn on my own. Ice skating, I had to learn on my own. Um, I used to be on a bowling league down in Flint area. I had to learn that on my own. And then, the Miss Moreland account, me and her, there's no lie in it. Me and her dated, but then we became just, good friends. And my life ain't perfect, but a lot of people on here are probably wondering, and why is he on here? Why just stay off? I want to be like everybody else, make friends and just try to live my life the way that I know how to. You know, Nicole, she's been, her. She just stayed true to herself. And, people say things and we all don't get along. We all know it. And you got, Chef and his people, they go live, but you don't see them, you know, even on that. Yeah, they have attacked a few people, but we're all human. And then you got Dora, who is a fantastic, fantastic person. You got Allie, and I know that she's watching this. She's very fantastic. B, are you still awake, or did you fall asleep? You know, any updates? No. I'm just, trying to tell my story the way that I know myself and, you know, try to make new friends, and that's what Rebecca would want. And I met a lot of incredible people on here. Like, for instance, Shayna Brooks, Brandy, Sky, Meow Kitten, Lexi, um, Mindy, um, uh, Ashley, there's a lot of people. Hey Sharon. No, I'm still bowling. I bowl on Sundays. No, but I was Rebecca's friend though. Mm, last Sunday I was like at like 130, 139, somewhere around there. But no, like I said, I met a lot of credible people on here, and sometimes, yeah, I may not see eye to eye with every creator or every, TikToker, but I made friends out of it. Brandy, are you still up, or did you fall asleep? Possibility. Um, Good morning. I do have a driver's license, actually. I passed the test, and you've fallen asleep listening to my life. Thank you. But just so the way you all know, I don't mean any harm to anybody.
I'm back for a quick minute.
You're back.
I'm on break. I get to take a small break because I get to take the bank. So
Oh, nice.
get away from all the crazy.
I mean, Lulu is my cousin. My adopted mom is normally on here early in the mornings, but she's probably still passed out in a recliner.
Who's the one you call your adoptive mom? On here, her name on here. I think I follow her.
Her name, her name is Jody, but her username for TikTok is Mama Bear.
Yeah, her. She seems really nice.
She is. She's really protective of me.
You need someone to be protective over you. How old are you?
And I'm 25.
You're still young. You've been through a
She
lot.
she adopted me when I was 5.
Oh.
And I like I said, I've had a rough life, and with me trying to look for friends, and just try to get people to you know just know who I am. I'm like some people may say, hey, this guy isn't who he says he is, but, all my life I've been told, you can't do it, you can't do this. But you know what? I accomplished getting my driver's license. I accomplished, having my first car, but my first car, I totaled that car.
Who is this Don? Touches
I,
Kimmy with a
I,
sea love.
I don't know.
Can
Possibly
leave.
another.
Don.
He's got 4 followers, 1 following. I don't know.
Well, Don, if you're in here for no good reason, piece yourself out.
Like, Don, I'm not talking about you, dude. Okay? I'm talking about myself to other people.
We're not in here to talk about anything but trust today.
I'm done with the drama. I want to be left alone.
What else did you say you like to do besides bowling?
I like, ice skating. I love rollerblading, but our rollerblading, place burnt down a couple of years ago.
Well, that stinks. Have you ever done geocaching?
No, what is that?
It's an app you download on your phone and it gives you coordinates to like go find a treasure or just a piece of paper to sign. It's really cool. I used to do it with my kids when they were little. They loved it. I'll see if I can download the link and send it to you.
Okay.
You'd love it. And being that you guys have like all the wooded areas and stuff up there, I'm sure people do geocaching like crazy all around up there.
But like I said, I'm over the drama, and if people want to like say that I'm not, but that's on them. I'm not here to like start any issues. I'm here just to like tell my story of who I am, and if anybody doesn't like it, there's an exit button.
Yeah, anybody in here trying to just cause drama, like, we don't need you in here. See yourselves out. Exactly, Kim.
Well, we try. But we also have I can't remember the one place that we go to, but they also have snowboarding, and I love snowboarding, but it, like I said, that's outside too, which it
Does
makes
it
my
bother
like,
your leg to be outside in the cold?
oh yeah. Hello there.
Hey, JC.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize I popped up. Hi, how are you guys
Doing?
doing? You doing good today, Trust?
Eh, somewhat. I mean, I had a mental breakdown already this morning.
You and me both. Well, at least you got people on here. You got a community behind you.
Like you said, nobody's perfect.
Absolutely not. How's the weather out there?
Bold.
Cold. Yeah, it's freezing here
Freezing.
too.
I am a very good bowler. I've bowled since I was young.
I'm not a good bowler.
Me either. Bumpers.
You watch football, Trust?
I do. I watch I watch the Lions, I watch the Panthers, I watch
Game.
Michigan.
Oh yeah,
Go
you got to
blue.
be a Panthers fan, or I mean a Lions fan.
Oh yeah. Big time Lions fan.
I won't tell you my team.
Let me guess, Green Bay Packers?
No,
Mm,
AFC
Or Steelers.
East.
I'm sorry?
Steelers.
Nope, AFC East.
Never heard of that
Eagles.
team.
No, that's the division they're in.
Yeah, she's talking about division. So it'd be what? Eagles or
Nope.
oh,
Never
I'm
won a Super Bowl.
hmm. This one, girl. Which one is it?
Buffalo.
Okay,
The Bills.
Oh.
Yeah.
they're a pretty good team though.
Yeah, but they just never can get over, never get there. I mean, when we get there, we
They're like
lose.
the Lions, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they're very similar. Die-hard fan bases and break your heart all the time.
But no, to answer some of these questions, if I'm on the league, yes, I've been on the league for quite a while now.
That's fun. Gives you something to do.
I
Look
mean,
forward
once in
to.
a great while. I don't know how tomorrow's gonna turn out. I don't know if I'm gonna have another breakdown. So, woohoo!
Why? What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's a biscotti dinner, and
Oh, but you'll be with a lot of people who will all be feeling the same. It's hard.
well, Abby Lou, who was on here yesterday, she asked me to speak, and I already know I'm gonna have a mental breakdown.
Yeah, well, it's a tough thing to speak about, but you know, speak from your heart, and if it's too hard, write it down, and maybe somebody else could say it for you. But you'll have a lot of support there with you.
Yeah, because I'll have Abby Lou with me, and she told me I can sit with her and her kids, so the way she can keep an eye on me. Because, well, we already know what's gonna happen to me tomorrow. So,
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't imagine what you guys are all going through. But you were very helpful. You have to remember that. I mean, you got Rich on here the first time, and you hosted a lot of lives that got, a lot of information out there because of your connections to people. And now
one
you
of
can just know that you did your part and you can just grieve, and you have a community here now.
I do. It's just, when this first all happened, I was thrown underneath the bus, be like I was being accused of being involved, and
Yeah, unfortunately, with the internet, when there's something like this that happens, it seems like anybody who is associated in any way somehow gets blamed or thrown under the bus. But I think There's enough court documents and stuff out there now that nobody can blame you or accuse you of anything. You did what you
That's
had to do to try to find your friend.
that's why I had to like defend myself because I stood alone. Like I didn't really have anybody, and I didn't really have true friends.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Sometimes
my
that's when
ear's
you
bothering.
you find out when who your friends are with stuff like this. But I are you and Kimmy okay? Or are you not talking?
We're not talking because Don's in the picture, and he always
Oh,
talks for her.
yeah. I hate when people do that. Well, hopefully, maybe with time. I mean, you guys have a long history, maybe down the road, but you got to do whatever's good, best for your mental health.
Well, we're just trying to figure out, you know, how can we get her to understand? Like she's got people that are here for her.
Sometimes you can't. You could tell people stuff till they're blue in the face. She's young. She's not seeing what everybody else sees. And the more you try to tell somebody something, sometimes the more they push back and push you away because they don't want to hear it. But she'll learn and he'll learn, you know, in time.
Yeah.
But you were there for her when a lot of this was going on. And I think she'll remember that. You were sticking up for her, you were picking her up, you were doing whatever you could, so you showed you were a good friend to her. And I think she knows that. But sometimes people have to, learn the
Hi,
hard way, I guess.
Melissa.
Hi, sorry, didn't mean to do that. I'm fixing to board the plane.
Oh, have a
Ooh,
nice trip.
where you going?
Dallas.
Fine. Have a safe trip, okay?
Thanks, bye.
Bye. Oh
Oh, I
my
wish I was
goodness.
going somewhere.
Busy, busy airport. Oh crap. That's my phone.
What are you doing today? Any fun plans?
Just, staying up in my room as usual.
Hanging out?
Yeah, because I
I
don't
know there's
really.
not much to do when it's cold out.
Well, like I said, I don't really have friends here, so.
It's hard when we get older. People work, start having babies, they get busy. I think you have more friends than you realize.
Especially being bullied in high school and being smacked in the face and abused in high school.
That's terrible.
Well, I had this girl named Sarah, and she was mad at me always, like always, always, always. Like she would accuse me of cheating on her with girls that are from my work, and she got mad at me because I wore my work uniform after school to go to work, and I
So
just,
she was a crazy one.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. I have sons, so I definitely don't want them to date girls that are behaving in that way. But I'm sorry you went through that. I think high school's tough for most people. Life starts after high school. I think for sure, but it's horrible when you don't have a good experience going through that.
So then,
But
after this whole Chatterjee thing happened, I met Brandy, I met Lexi, I met a lot of credible people through this app. And, even though that there's a lot of like big time TikTok creators, I mean, they let this like power go to their head, and then they just like they don't see the difference in the family. Just let the family grieve. Like,
Right.
not that hard.
Well, hopefully now with, the arrests and court proceedings, they'll move on to something else for a while. That it won't be nonstop all day, every day for a while. And you know which creators that you like and which ones you don't want to be bothered with, and those are the ones that you don't like or you feel, are spreading misinformation or, just block them.
Yeah, I have respect for Mouthy and I have respect for Allie. You know, those two, they were in my corner. And then I met Allie Lou, and, I didn't know who she was at that time. I didn't know if she was family with Rebecca. And then it was just like, now she's like really important to me. Like, she's just family. And
Well, see, now you can look at sometimes a tragedy or something like that difficult that goes on does bring you, people you didn't know you needed in your life. So you have Abby and Mouthy and all the other ones Allie that you just mentioned, and they're local, most of them, right?
right.
Yeah, so, you know, now you'll have new friends that, you know, it's kind of sad the way it came about, but you can look at the positive of it is that you did develop a community and meet new people and develop friendships through this. And you and Justin made up. I know
Yeah,
Justin really cares about you.
well, not the first time. He was very, judgy.
Yeah. I think everybody was when this was first going on. And like I said, when something like this happens, people just grasp anybody that's like in the picture. Any big cases like that, I've seen so many cases and they're like, this person did it who had nothing to do with anything. But that's the only person people know. Look how many people got accused in, the Idaho 4 case. And I didn't really follow it that closely. But a lot of innocent people were being accused of that. And
Yeah,
it's
'cause,
horrible that people do that and then contact people directly, but it seems to be a trend with these kind of cases.
like, with all these people that I met, it, like, Nicole, the person that was just popped up here, and, Nicole Curation, and all these people, but the
Oh,
thing
true
is
crime,
that,
Nicole?
yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, even though they some creators get really heated with one another,
Yeah.
and
Nicole is a
and
lot like me. She's got the Sicilian Italian blood and she, you know, crashes out or whatever. But I remember for a long time, Nicole was really trying to look out for you. She gets very invested emotionally, in these cases due to, her own personal background. And I don't think it was ever with ill intent. I know it's hard for you being the one that has to deal with everything that came at you. But,
hello,
Hey, buddy, what's up?
nothing, just talking.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, just opening up about my past life and just trying to figure life out now, trying to somewhat try to move forward.
Well, remember what I told you this morning because I'm seeing that you have some trolls coming in here right now. So,
Yep.
okay, just ignore what's going on in your comments and because it's just pushing you out to the For You page. So just
Yep.
ignore,
And
okay?
they're on your page, Trust. So, you
Yeah.
know, sometimes you get fans and they're not all positive fans. Sometimes they're negative, but it's kind of like you're a little mini celebrity right now. So you just got to ignore the fans that are mean.
Stay
Well,
stronger than the storm.
exactly. Well, like I said, I'm not using my platform to like become famous or
No,
anything.
but because you were, you know, not involved, but a friend of the people there, people latched on and started following, and they're not always going to be positive. But they're just somebody at home behind a keyboard.
Yeah, that's what people are. They're keyboard warriors.
There you go.
100%. I mean, you got to remember who you are and who you were before this. Okay? So don't change that. Don't change the person that you know that you are. Okay?
Well, I'm never changing, not even in the slightest for anybody.
All right. Now you remember that and remember what I told you this morning. Okay?
I know.
Okay.
Just ignore the trolls.
Exactly. And if those people continue to come into your chat, or even if it's fake accounts pretending that they are them, just let them say whatever they want. And if your mods see them coming in, don't erase it because it will. I have to be careful what I say now because there's so many people in here. Just remember what I said this morning. Just talk
I
to
know.
your mods and weed your mods out because I don't know who they are now. So talk to the mods that you trust, okay? And tell them what we talked about this morning,
I got you.
okay? All right, buddy. I'm actually gonna jump down because I have to go talk to Ina. But I will.
You have fun with Ina.
I know that you and her might have had a falling out, but she's a good girl. Just because you guys have an issue or this
We
person
don't
over
have an
here.
issue.
Okay, I didn't know if you did.
No.
All right. I don't know. I don't know who has an issue on this platform, who has an issue on that platform. I can't keep up these days. I just
Neither
know,
can I.
yeah, I just know that I stay neutral. Okay.
But all right, well, you have a great morning, okay?
Yeah, you have a good morning too. Keep your chin up.
All right, I will.
Okay. You
Bye.
value yourself. Remember who you are. That is what's important. Okay.
I know.
All right. Keep that in
All right,
mind, Trust. Okay.
all
If you
right,
need
bye.
anything, you know how to get a hold of me.
I know.
All right. I'll see you
All
later, buddy.
right, bye.
Bye.
See,
That
you got
was
a
the
lot of
person.
people looking out for you.
That was the one person that I really admire. She's like my to-go person.
See, that's great. And did you probably met her on here, right?
Oh yeah.
See, you got a lot of friends. Sometimes, hey, and think about all the new friends you have, like all over the country. Maybe someday y'all all get together. Got places to visit, people to talk to. I love meeting people that live in different places.
Hey, thank you for the cowboy hat.
How old's you have a daughter?
I have a 3-year-old.
Oh, that's a fun age.
She's not to say anything mean about my baby mama, but my daughter is more a daddy's girl than she is a mama's girl.
Aw, that's so cute. Is she in the terrible 2 3s? Because sometimes
She's in
terrible
the
twos
terrible
don't hit till
threes.
3. Yeah. Ugh. They're fun at that age. No reasoning with them at all.
But people were like telling my friend Stacy and my friend Ashley, don't allow me to be around their kids because I'm abusive, but I'm not abusive. It's the people that I surrounded myself with, and I was abused, and I don't know what true love is. I'm still
Yeah.
waiting for that one person to come around.
And luckily, you're only 25, so you got lots of time.
That's true.
But and you got a beautiful baby girl, no matter what. There's nothing that gives your life more purpose than kids.
That's true. She, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't know what I would do without my life.
Yeah, exactly. They give you
I only
something to
have
live for,
one.
that's for sure. One? Just one? Hey, one's enough. They're expensive. Maybe you'll have more in the future when you meet your true love.
Yes, one girl. I mean, I've always wanted a son, but like I said, as of right now, with her growing up and her being in her terrible threes, she's a handful.
Yep. I know my nephew and his girlfriend, they're having a baby Monday. Well, they're supposed to have it Monday, but she has COVID, so now they might have to push it back
Oof.
because she's supposed to have a C-section, but they have a 3-year-old. Yeah, she just turned 3. And I'm like, I'm exhausted with 2 hours with her. I can't imagine another baby.
Oh God, don't tell me that.
Yeah, teenage girls are not fun. I can tell you that from my experience as a teenage girl. My poor parents.
I mean,
Oh,
plus
boys
on
can
top
be a
of
nightmare too.
on top of that, being hit with a Slim Jim and molested when I was a little child with my dentist. Because all right, so I
Oh my
used to go.
God.
Yeah, I was molested by a dentist.
Oh my God. That is horrible. You've really been through a lot.
Like I don't talk about it much because then you know
Yeah, it's traumatic.
I don't get like affected, because if I get affected by saying what my past life is, like for people saying that, oh, you're just jealous because Kim has somebody, and
I don't think
it's not
that's fair or accurate. You guys, she was with you all the time. And then all of a sudden now she's with somebody else. And it's like you said, you're not able to talk to just her. That's not jealousy. That's, growing pains in a friendship.
King Jess. I don't have to be careful with my words on here. It happened when I was a young child, so there's nothing to be saying that for. I mean, if you don't like listening to my story, then you can like press that
No,
exit
I think
button.
she means because TikTok flags, how they are with certain words. So I think they're just looking out for they don't, whatever they do when you say a word they don't like. You have the right to tell your story. I think she just wants you to use TikTok friendly words so they don't banana your account or whatever they call it. Well, you've been through a lot, and I'll tell you, you're definitely a survivor, and you seem like you have a good attitude despite everything.
I mean, I try to keep my head up, but since this whole thing with the whole Rebecca thing, and then losing my friend Kim to somebody that doesn't really, I don't think, has her best interest. But like I said, I can't say if he does or doesn't. You know,
Yeah. Well, if that's true, it, she'll see it sooner rather than later, or vice versa. Or maybe, you guys will work things out and maybe you will like him. I mean, I don't know. I don't know him.
Like, if I could, I would go hang out with friends, but like as of right now with the snow, I don't want my buddy, the one that's on here, Miss Moreland, to drive through the snow and then get herself into a wreck.
Oh,
Like
you
this
guys still got a
not.
lot of snow right now?
Oh yeah,
Is it snowing or just a lot of snow on the ground? Or is it still snowing?
it's still snowing.
Oh, we got a bunch of snow the other day, but now it's just cold.
Oh, we're in another winter advisory.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Winter came quick this year. It went like summer, fall for 3 weeks, and winter. Well, at least you'll get out of the house tomorrow with the spaghetti dinner. That's a great little event they have going on. You'll have fun with Abby. She seems really cool.
She is. Ew. From 7 tonight till tomorrow till 7 a.m. Ugh.
Oh, Wisconsin, 5 degrees. Whew.
Oh, Miss Marlin, I know that you would. That's why me and you have a good, buddy relationship.
So you got a lot of cool friends around you.
Oh, 7 p.m. That's true. If you weren't sick.
Gosh, everyone's sick right now.
Sometimes it's 2 seasons instead of 4. True. Ugh. I'm sorry. I don't like snow. I don't like this cold weather.
I know. Me either. And I think we're in for like 6 months of it because it doesn't really get good here until like end of April, May. But this summer was hot. Did you guys have a hot summer? We had a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
90-degree days, which is hot for Buffalo. I don't mind the heat. I don't like the humidity.
Your husband's doing everything for you, huh? Because he won't let you leave the bed.
Haha, that's a good husband, Mrs. Moreland.
Is he making you breakfast in bed? I mean, because you said that he's doing everything for you. This cold weather makes my joints hurt bad because of my arthritis. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Carla. That's very debilitating.
No, I won't eat. That's how I got sick. Oh.
Minnesota, North Dakota, -20s. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I won't be able to handle that.
No, me neither.
Ice pops and ice cream for you? Yeah, sure. But yeah,
What
like
days
I
do you go
said,
bowling? Sundays?
Sundays only.
That's fun. There's nothing to do on Sundays other than football. At least you get to bowl.
I don't have anything else to do on the weekdays.
I don't know, the winter, I feel like the days feel so short. I could literally just, if I didn't have to get up and go to work, I would just stay home and enjoy it while you can. You game at all?
I do. I play Fortnite. I played
Oh, my
Fortnite
son
with.
plays that.
I play Fortnite with my friends that I made on here.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm not a very good gamer. I'm just like a button pusher, so it doesn't work out very well for me.
So, I even though that I have people at the bowling alley that I normally talk to, but I stick to myself because of all this situation. Because I don't know who
Yeah,
to
who you can
trust
trust.
and who to open up to. I mean, even though that I open up in here, but when I'm like looking at people,
Yeah. Well, at least bowling too takes your mind off stuff where you can just bowl and have fun or try to have fun and not,
yeah,
and you have other people you can open up to. I don't like opening up to people a lot either, but it seems easier online. Sometimes
uh,
it's easier to talk to people you don't really know than people you do really know.
yeah. Morning, Jessica, dog mom, and Kim. You are right, absolutely, yeah.
It hurt you through this, everything that went on.
Oh yeah, being accused and thrown underneath the bus, and
Well,
I
I
had
think
to.
the people that were here from the beginning trust know that you were just trying to be helpful. You don't seem capable of holding in some big secret.
No, I don't hold in secrets.
No, I think you would have, blurted something out had you actually known anything. So anyone that's been around to see that knows that you were, just being helpful. But like I said, people just focus on who knows somebody and thinks everybody's, I mean, God, 2 weeks ago, they had everybody was involved.
And then Rebecca always loved to do paintballing during the summers,
Oh,
even though
really?
that it hurts. I tell you what,
That's what I was going to say. I thought it hurt when you get hit with one of those.
Jamie, you are right. Yes, I would
Yeah,
absolutely go
exactly.
to the police because I don't hold anything in. More the
Yeah,
information that the police have, the more information that they could put this case to rest.
no, and you did exactly what you could. You went online and you got people that were comfortable enough to come on and speak on your platform. You actually really helped. I don't know if you see that, but you were one of the first places that everybody's went to the live on. And then they just kept, they got themselves in trouble. They kept talking and talking and talking.
Well, I mean, it started out in She's Countries, and then
Oh, Kim, I'm so sorry.
it moved from She's Country to Stephanie's Case File, and then from Chef's Live to now my live.
Yep. But you being online, they were comfortable to appear with you. I remember Courtney saying, I'm on Brendan's because he's respectable.
I am, but
Coming from the devil herself, respecting you, but that gave her a platform to enter onto the lives and everything. And that was actually very helpful. You helped facilitate that.
well, if I knew that she was involved, I wouldn't have gave her the platform.
Right. But at the end of the day, it helped. I know that maybe in hindsight you wouldn't have given her the platform, but by not knowing and giving it to her, I mean, she essentially told on herself a little bit every day.
I mean, yeah, I guess I did help a little bit.
It absolutely did. I mean, if you read the affidavit of probable cause, the police were definitely listening to those lives. And the more she talked,
the
You
more she
know,
got in
they could,
trouble.
yeah, because then she had to answer for, everything she was saying.
I mean,
That's like one of the most helpful things is, when people talk and don't shut up.
if she would have stayed off everybody else's life and just kept talking in my life, she would have. Well, I can't say that
She
actually.
probably still would have done exactly what she did because she thought she was smarter than everybody else and could just tell a story and everybody would believe it.
Have you seen Abby this morning? No, I've been actually trying to get a hold of her, but her phone's off. She's not online.
Oh, thank God it's Friday.
Yes. Do you have animals?
Yes, that is my cat. It's a white Persian and he's very loud. Could you
I
hear
thought
him?
so because I thought I heard an animal and I'm like, no, she probably got kids.
No, my kids are at school. Well, my one kid is at school. My other son is 22. Here. No, my cat is a loudmouth, and then I have a mini dachshund, a little wiener dog.
My
She's
Aunt
sleeping at
Jamie
the
has a
moment.
wiener dog and we call him Shadow because he blends in during the night.
Oh, I never wanted animals, but then every time I end up with one that I want more. I mean, if I had more money and more land or something, I'd probably have 50 dogs. Do you have any pets?
I have 4 dogs, 2 cats, and chickens.
You have chickens? I love
Yes.
chickens. My neighbor has chickens. Well, she's got like a little coop in the back. Oh my gosh. They're really cool though.
Either way, Kim, I still helped out because the story wouldn't have gotten out there and she would have, got away with everything.
You're absolutely right because I think everything that occurred, it really put pressure on the police. It gave them more information. It got locals out there searching. It got national attention. Like I said, you got to be, you know, I know you took a lot from all of this, but you got to look at the parts that you did that were helpful. And you know the truth, so who cares what anybody else thinks?
Well, I was trying to, tell her to keep off of everybody else's life because either way, the police were still listening.
Yeah. She can't help herself, though. She was mad at Nicole and hung up on her and didn't want to talk to her anymore, and then was sending her text messages. Like, she could not help herself. She wanted any attention she could get. She looks evil.
She is evil because when I dated Kimberly, I didn't. Her mom didn't really like me much.
I don't think Courtney likes anybody. I mean, I don't even think she likes Brad.
She called me a lot of names when I was around Kim, and then me and Kim broke up because of that.
Yeah, she's overly involved in things she's got no business being in, considering she didn't raise Kimberly.
Well, it wasn't her that really raised her, it was more Stephanie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she had no business having opinions about you.
No.
But people like her, they don't like people that see through them.
I mean, like I said, and I'm gonna keep saying it, if she would have just stayed off everybody else's life and just continued talking on my life, I mean, hell, either way, she would have been questioned for all the crime that she did,
Yep, it would have came out.
or committed, or had anything to do with it. May I ask the
Yeah.
question? If you would like, you can come on the panel and ask. I don't have a problem with that.
Are you sleeping? Are you getting
I
sleep?
I mean, I do during the day, but
Are you like a napper? Sleep in
I
little like
am.
increments? Yeah.
Well, I can't answer. I can't answer your question if you're not wanting to come on the panel. I just hit my baby's crib with my foot.
Oh,
Just wondering, how did the girls reconnect with the biomom? I really don't know. I personally, I really wouldn't want to know how they reconnected. Sometimes I wish that they never met the biomom.
yeah, absolutely. I'm just glad they were able to find her and get Courtney and Brad behind bars. I think that's the most important thing at this point.
I mean, a little bit there and here. I do not eat. I don't sleep well because I have every time that I try to like close my eyes during the night, all I can think about is, Rebecca standing in front of me and then waking up and realizing it's just a dream.
Were you able to sleep before all this?
I was because, Rebecca was alive and I know that she was
Right.
safe. But
Well, you definitely have to find a way to make yourself eat, even if you're not hungry. You got to take care of yourself for your baby girl.
I do.
Sit on my couch and bullshit with this. Who sat on your couch?
I wonder if it was Courtney that was sitting on her couch.
I'd burn that couch.
Oh, they're talking about. Well, he's talking about Rebecca.
Oh, that's so sad. I feel bad for every one of you that knew her. I can't imagine.
Soldier Boy. I was gonna contact you anyway. Um, how's the guinea pigs doing? Since you got them.
Guinea pigs. You got
Yeah,
guinea
my
pigs?
yeah, my ex who I dated. Um, they bought some from her, and I don't know.
Does she
There's a
like breed
lot that
them?
they got bunnies too. I mean, they got a lot
Aw,
of animals there.
I love animals.
Well, I can already figure that, Miss Morland, that you already had some.
You didn't want a guinea pig
I can't have guinea pigs because my dogs will kill them.
or your cats?
Both.
I had like a little hamster before. I forgot what it was called. It was like really little. And my cat used to take the top off and let it loose, but it never hurt it. But I would come home and it would squeal from wherever it was hiding. Your dogs are quiet for four dogs.
Well, yeah,
No barking.
they're sleeping still. They wore themselves out last night.
Do they like the snow?
Oh yeah, my dog is a snow dog. She loves to run in that snow.
My dog likes the snow, which is surprising because she's so little, but she hates to be wet. Like with rain, she just won't go. She won't walk, but she'll jump around in the snow. What kind of dog do you have?
We have one Australian Shepherd mix. We have a hound dog. We have one pit bull. Well, a mix of a pit bull. And then we also have, oh, she's like a kind of like a fox kinda.
Aw,
Cause she's like kind of like reddish, blackish, or not reddish, blackish, but white and then red, somewhat.
wow, you got a nice little mix of dogs.
But the dog that I got was from my friend Paige, who is actually been very, very, very quiet.
Page, the page that was online.
Yeah,
You got your dog from her.
yep. But that was when I was in high school. I
Oh
brought
wow.
I brought a dog home for my friend because she couldn't handle the dog anymore. And my dad's like, "You gotta return that dog. We don't need any more dogs." I'm like, but. And so since then, my dad's loved on that dog.
Yeah, they never want them. I was like that too. That's how I ended up with my dog. My older son wanted it, and I was like, I want nothing to do with it. I'm not taking care of it. I'm not doing anything. And then he was traveling, and I had to watch the dog. And then when he went to move out, he said, well, I can have dogs in my apartment under 20 pounds, so don't worry. And I was like, well, you can't take her now. Now I like her. And I kept her. So I'm like, yep, can't do it. And my first cat I found outside of my office. She was in the bush crying, and I didn't want to leave her out there because of the traffic. So I brought her home, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to find something to do with her because my kids are allergic. And of course, then they weren't suddenly. So I was gonna take her to the SPCA after work on a Friday, And my younger son started crying. Next thing I knew, I was at the pet shop buying all this stuff.
So just like, going through all the hard history. But I'm still here and I'm still kicking. So
Absolutely. And you still have a good attitude. Because sometimes when people go through stuff, it makes them hard.
you there?
And these spam numbers. Um, and you're not hard and you're not mean.
No, never. I can never be mean to people.
No, and you can't let, your history or your past define you. And it's okay to talk to people,
Well, even if I was
especially if
rude,
it's weighing on you.
if I was rude, Miss Moreland would have to shut me down quickly. She
We all
used to
need a
shut
friend
me.
like that.
Well, she used to shut me down because I thought people were like making fun of me because I don't know when they're joking and when they're not joking. And
Yeah,
then I don't know. My life has been tough. See, and this is what I get for crying on the internet. Now I'm tired.
that's good though. Maybe you should take a nap. And you're not crying on the internet. You're just being vulnerable. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it helps to talk about stuff, but you
But
got to eat and you got to sleep.
that's right. Oh
Boy, have
no.
you been to bed yet?
Huh?
Have you been to bed yet?
I have.
Have you eaten?
I mean, I ate cereal if that counts.
You took way too long to answer that question, mister. You need to go and eat something.
Heavy lose on
And as
fighting.
for, as for your thing of you haven't slept since Rebecca's been gone, do you think that Rebecca's angel would want to see you down here not sleeping? No. She would still want you to get sleep and
That's
still
true.
eating. I just came to see if you were okay.
I am. Like I said, I had a mental breakdown this morning, but still kicking.
Well, my inbox is always open.
I know.
Even if I feel like I'm dying.
You better not be dying on me.
Trust me, I'm not. I think it was that Lunchable I had. I don't know. I was perfectly fine until I had a stupid Lunchable.
Mandy, you should request.
But remember while you're doing your lives today that of what we talked about yesterday.
Oh, I know.
I know you say you know, but you need to stick to it.
Hi there.
Hello, Mrs. Moreland. Is that how you say your name?
Yeah.
Any advice for me other than not interrupting? I have a bad habit of that. Who's laughing at me?
I am. Oh my god. You cracked me up.
I hate it. It's like my worst.
Listen. Okay. As much as I've done TikToks and stuff, it gets really hard when you have when you have more than one person inside of a bubble. So in all reality, or a panel, in all reality, if you accidentally cut somebody off, just go, oh, I'm sorry.
You said what? What was the last part? I missed it. I'm sorry.
I said, when you're inside of a panel with a whole bunch of people, it's harder to be able to talk. So, like, if you cut somebody off, just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were done.
I do. Because trust me, I hate it. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Thank God everyone's been nice about it, but, well, not the one day. See, I never really came in boxes. I did in one person's on a T page or from a T page, but I didn't really talk or anything a whole lot. And then I jumped into trust one time, and then the events that happened after that, I just felt like I needed to not stick up for him because he can do that himself, but I was worried about his mental health, dealing with, I mean, basically mourning her grieving two friends. So I just can't explain it very well. That's why I said I really liked you. I meant like all around because of the advice, everything. Like, you're spot on. And I blame it on my head injury.
I'm not always spot on, and I don't always have the best advice, but I try when it's given. Like, when he was in high school, he used to get picked on quite often by bullies, and I did the same. And I had an older lady tell me the thing about the dogs. So when it comes to certain things, I do try to stand up for him.
Oh, I don't even know about the dog. Like, I don't live too far. Like, I don't really care if anyone knows. I live in Benzie, so I'm like, I don't know. I don't travel well, so like I don't know where Cadillac and Boone and all that is. I mean, I know Cadillac's like straight down 31 will get me there, but
It's a small town.
Boone and all that, you know, I don't know. So,
Did you just call Cadillac small, bro?
Yes.
that's big to
It's
me.
actually pretty decent. I mean, look at Manton. Manton's, I think, the smallest one out of them all. No, I'd say Lake City.
How far is Manton from Cadillac?
20.
Not that far.
Oh, one more thing about the asking who it is that was saying it. Sometimes, because I'm not. Here I go. I have a deeper voice because I was intubated and pulled it out, and so it's either in the mornings or my medication. Well, you need a Kleenex there, Venom.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm just
My
messing with
nose is
you.
clogged. Hey.
I know you need to get one of those booger suckers. Anyways, yeah. So sometimes my voice, I feel like,
I'll pay you $20 to do it.
is deeper than some others.
Listen, you know what doc I'm talking about, right?
The Cadillac Doc.
No, I'm talking about the one in Manton.
Are you mean? Sorry.
I mean, hey, I'll pay you $20 if you do it.
Bro, I used to do that for free when I was a kid. I thought it was really fun.
My brain, you want to know what I read? I want to go jump the doc. Like doctor, DOC. Oh, Lord.
The one that's
I'm 42, but I swear my memory is, or my thinking is teenager-ish.
Yeah, no.
Not that it gives me an excuse or anything. I'm not saying that. I have a sick sense of humor, a dirty mouth. Like, I just should not probably be on TikTok. No, I'm just kidding. I always want to check in with Trust, though, to make sure she's okay. Okay, I'm going to mute myself before somebody comes in and I'm rude about it.
Jackie, how are you doing? I see you up in the panel. I don't want you to feel left out up there.
Oh no, I was talking to him for a while. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. When people are on mute for a really long time, I kind of feel bad because, like,
Oh no, I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
no, you're good.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman.
You ready for a nap, Trust? You look like you're laying down.
Oh my God, Jackie, I'm interrupting. I am so sorry, and don't feel like you can't interrupt me. I'm saying a whole bunch of nothing. I am so sorry for not saying anything. I
Oh,
feel
you're
rude.
you're fine.
Oh,
Andy,
oh my gosh. Okay, back. I'm gonna just mute myself. And oh my gosh.
I'm I'm gonna send you a sorry book for Christmas. I love you.
Ugh. I know it's. I don't know. I hate it.
Oh God, that was great. You're just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was confused of why you're saying sorry. I'm like,
I know
what
I
are
was
you
too. You're
talking
fine.
about?
Oh my gosh. Well, she said she, well, acknowledged you, and I was like, oh my God. Like,
She's like, I didn't even acknowledge you. Honestly, I really didn't even
We
see the
got a
bubble
canine
because,
handler in the
like,
house.
Jackie was down at the bottom of the panel, and then all of a sudden she popped up to the top of the panel. And I was like, where'd Jackie go? Like,
I know. I'm still
I'm
learning this
trying.
whole panel thing. I usually just keep myself in the comments.
oh my gosh, same. Except I interrupt, and
It's hard
um,
not to when there's like a bunch of people on a panel.
this one lady was trying to be nice because me and one of the other girls got basically crucified for sticking up for Trust. Anyways,
Trust, are you having an
it's
ADHD moment right now?
I don't know.
Yes.
What are you doing over there, bro? You need to sleep, dude.
He's Tigger. That's how he sounds. And trust in God is the initials.
I
So
need Jesus.
Tiggy.
Fuck,
Oh,
that is a
Tigger.
lot. I look over and all I see is your fingers, like beep pop boop pop. I was like, what the fudge are you doing? Like,
Maybe he was. It looked like he was trying to pew pew.
no, he's over there making weird, funny noises. Just like I said, I think he just hit an ADHD moment where he's just like, duh.
Oh, is that what that's called?
Yes. When you just sit there and you just start randomly making noises, do I do it at work all the time? And everybody's like, did you just run into an ADHD moment? I'm like, listen, okay? Like, I'll just get this random boost of energy and just start bobbing my head. Or
Oh
like
my.
screaming and just go. They're like, what the fudge was that? I'm like, listen, it was my ADHD moment for like 2 seconds.
I'm so jealous. I've ruined my receptors or whatever they're called. I don't get to feel that way anymore unless I drink or something. Anyways, being on the panel really quick and then I'll mute myself. This lady was pretty rude. She's like giving me crap about, well, both of us, me and the other girl, about not having receipts and just trusting him and blah blah blah. Which whatever, I wasn't. And then she's like, talked about muting because I had the TV on in the back and I didn't think about it because I'm not used to it. So I was like, oh my God, sorry. And I hurry up and, muted myself. And she's a mod, so I'm pretty sure she could have modded or muted me, but oh, maybe not. But anyways, there was another lady that was in there that was very nice about it because I was apologizing and stuff for everything.
The funny thing about everybody coming after everybody, especially mainly the people who are involved with the Rebecca Park case and all that, everybody is proven guilty until otherwise. Like, you can't judge a book by its cover.
Right.
I was getting so much hate because I was defending people inside of the thing. Like, okay, example, one of the people involved, like Kimmy, like, yeah, she was tampering with evidence. Like, there's things that I just I don't know. I don't know the full consent to it. But, I mean, she's 21 years old. And the way that you have to look at it is from the outside of the world. Like, the outside of the box. Like, you have to look in the box and outside of the box when you're doing with something like this.
Right.
And, like, the way that the way that I look at it is Kimmy's 21 years old.
Wait, who's lying? Skank ass brownie?
Probably Kimmy.
Oh, okay. I was like, I swear I'm sorry.
No. Man, she
Anyways, I'm
lied.
sorry. Go ahead.
She lied, yeah. There's things that we don't know, that we don't see, but, like, I made a video because it was like, look, Kimmy, you're 21 years old. Like,
Russ
if
is
you know something, you're in the protection
creepy.
motion.
I'm
I
sorry.
felt a complete ass today.
I don't know what he's. Are you?
Just hitting that ADHD moment, bro. I told you.
I'd rather him be like this than when we were in that panel and they were like, "We want him." They were like chanting for him to come in there. No, it wasn't that bad, but I didn't hear from him almost all day, and I'm like so worried about him. So I'm glad to see him in a good mood. Oh, back to muting. I'm sorry. You just have to remind me.
Trust, you look creepy.
Yeah. And are you Venom Strike? Are you like a snake? A sneaky snake?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
I'm a snake. I'm a little
Yes.
snake.
Oh my God, I'm glad you got that reference.
It just makes it so good that I ain't got a voice today. I'm a snake. I'm a silly snake.
Very, very, or on Mr. Deeds, the butler, very, very sneaky, or however he says it. I can't say how he does. He like shows up out of nowhere. Do you know who I'm talking about? With Adam Sandler.
There's a SpongeBob gift? What?
Friendship. Oh. What? Did you send that to me on accident?
No, I sent that to you on purpose.
Who deleted it? I didn't even get to read all of it.
Who deleted what?
Um,
Are you talking about the gift that I just sent?
oh, I thought it was you were telling me in the thing that maybe we should make them. I don't know.
No.
Thank you. I don't even know how to get them or anything. Oh, I see the numbers going up and I heard you don't have to do that, but thank you.
I just take my gifts when I get gifts and I rechange them into gifts and then just get regift them.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, that's what I would do. I don't need to anything. I
Like if I
thought
go
like
inside
go ahead.
if I go inside of somebody's live that's having a bad day, I'll just sit there and repeatedly hit the gift button because it makes somebody's day so much brighter.
Right. And some people this is their job. They make money off products and stuff. And I tried saying that, and somebody in the comments on that other one was like making fun of it. And it's like, it's a job though for some that, if they can't work outside of home, at least they're bringing money in. Legally, I don't know.
I mean, some people make some pretty good money off of it.
Well, and I think just people have to complain about something. It's like, I don't know.
The only thing I don't like about TikTok is like currently right now I'm at like 10.7K followers, and I posted this thing about this missing dude who's an autistic kid, but he's not really an autistic kid. He was 18 when he came out missing last year in April. And I posted something about it, like, because his case is getting re-brought back up, which thank Jeeves. And TikTok was like, if you pay $5, we'll let 6,000 people see this. Why do I have to pay to have people look at my freaking stuff? Like, and then
Do you repost it? Is that how it'll get traction? If
yeah,
I
I just made the video by myself, but yeah, if you repost it, it gets traction. But like, I shouldn't have to pay for people to see my stuff. Like, I got 10.7K people. Like, 10.7K people should be able to see it.
dang, girl,
And then so if you scroll down on my thing, you'll find a picture of Devin from like last year, or from the beginning of the year when I originally posted it. It's like back in 05. I
that's
think
the
it's
one
like
that's
05,
missing.
23. Yeah.
Okay.
And on your side you won't be able to see it, but I'll have to show the screenshot. It literally says that the video couldn't be like played or something like that.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, are you kidding me? It's a missing person, and you're gonna sit here and tell me that you can't play the video? Like,
Well, I
what?
don't know if you do Facebook or not, and I usually don't do anybody that's not family or close friends, but if you made it public, I could always share it from there or something. If you do that, I don't know.
I do. Well, let me see if I can find it, because I know that I screenshotted
I
it
was
on
gonna
my
say, is your
thing.
name the same on there? Because I could send you my
Yeah.
name.
See, if you look at the middle one inside of my box, trust big screen that real fast.
Green.
If you look at the bottom, it says in something for recommendation. I can't pronounce the word.
Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can. I don't know.
But my like the video got flagged, which was literally about the missing person kid.
Why would they flag that? I don't even understand.
Yeah, that's what I said. But this is the hold on, where did he go? Where did he go? Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, I don't do this, but she's just too cute not to show off to the world. Look how adorable
Oh,
she is.
Hang on. Oh, is that your daughter?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's just a little hoot.
yeah.
This is the kid. This is the gentleman that I was talking about.
Devlin. What's crazy is some of these cases that don't get the traction or I think is so sad. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. What? Did you get hurt? Okay, ride your quad. Sorry. Is the background noise like really bad?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
I mean, yes, it's terrible. It's just absolutely terrible.
Well, that's how I was like, somebody please tell me. I would rather know and feel a little embarrassed than annoy people the whole time. You know what I mean? That's why I even told Tross, I said, kick me, bounce me, whatever you call it. I'll understand. if you didn't want to say it out loud or whatever. I want to answer that on here. I don't know how
He's 4. She's 4, but with an attitude of a 17-year-old.
Oh, well, I wasn't able to have kids, but my nieces were like the closest thing, and so is he. My closest thing, and so is he. My nephew. My brother thought he was done. He had a daughter graduate high school last summer and one from college, and he's got a little say that I believe like our mom sent him to us, kind of, because
Right.
the girls are older and he just brings so much joy to our life other than the old cuss words. What I'm doing.
Right.
And it sucks because probably shouldn't even say it on here because who knows
Venom, you could
if
take me
she's
down on
on
the
there,
big
but
screen now.
the mom doesn't want to, like, not a good communicator, don't really. She's like punishing my brother for not wanting to be with her. It's like he took you back to try to make it work, to do the right thing. So, anyways, I don't know why I'm sure you guys don't care about that. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like
And
I'm dying.
are you sick?
Yeah, I had a Lunchable yesterday, and then I ended up getting sick while I was at work. I ended
Oh,
up leaving work at like 1 o'clock.
are you the one but your picture you don't look, well, mine doesn't either. I think even got a filter on it.
I'm gonna lie, mine's an ATI, or an ATI, what the fudge, an AI.
I'm sorry, I'm rubbing off on you.
I wish I looked that good. Hold up, I'll show you an actual picture of
Oh,
me that
I'm not showing an actual. No, thank you. No,
without the AI bullcrap. I mean, AI does wonders, let me tell you.
well, maybe I'll play around with it just
Oh
for myself.
no. Soldier Boy's joining.
There's
You
me.
don't, you do
There's me
not
with
look
my
big. I like your makeup. Your nails, not so much. My
What's
taste,
wrong with
but look good on you.
what's wrong with the nails, man? They're green.
Hey, Soldier Boy.
I'm just messing with you.
Bullcrap, because look at how good I look in that picture.
Oh, I love
Soldier
that
boy
picture.
didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh.
Abby.
Good
Yo,
morning.
Well, either
Good
way, you don't
morning,
look.
beautiful. How are you?
I'm okay. I
good.
slept in a little bit. I got a little bit busy yesterday. I'm sorry.
Trust, you
And
could
then
have
we were kind of playing
sang
phone
that.
tag there for a minute because I left you a message. I did call you back though.
Is that the Abby that
My
everybody
message?
keeps asking about today?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Trust, you could have sang that to her. Good morning, beautiful. How was your day?
Are you having a good morning?
I am.
Okay, that makes me a lot better, like happier because I heard some stuff. I
Oh,
just don't want you to be going through some stuff. Like
Oh,
I just think
are
you just
you
need to
are
leave
you
you
talking
alone.
about, cuz I messaged you last night, and
Yeah.
the thing is that Don kept coming in and out of my life, and then he popped back in and then left, and then he came back in,
Are you
and then
talking
he
about
wanted to
Dawn and
start.
then Kimmy?
I'm
Yeah, the one that's
sorry.
dating Kimmy.
Okay. Okay.
He wanted to start things, so
Okay.
I told him, look, if you're gonna come in my life, just say, like, just say hi. You don't have to like me. You don't have to talk to me, but
He just needs
other
to leave
people.
you alone.
what's his issue with you? What's he trying to,
I'm gonna get a hold of Kimmy today and I will have a talk with her, okay?
See, Mandy, nobody knows what Don's memo is, but I can tell you from before Kimmy went to jail to after Kimmy went out of jail, she's been a whole entire different person. Like, so, I really don't
well,
care at
good
this
luck,
moment.
Abby, then. I mean, that
Hold on,
stinks. Okay.
hold on.
Holden.
Abby Lou, so Kimmy texted me yesterday, asked if I was going to the Biscotti dinner. So I said, yeah, I'm going. So now, her and Don are going. So I'm like, well, now I kind of like want to like back out, but I promised you that I would go if you go.
No, you know what? Like, there's so many people going that are making it so that I don't want to go. And I've cried over this. Like, I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, this should be a family thing and like family and friends are being like threatened and harassed to not go to these things that are supporting our loved ones. You know what? I'm going. And I
Yeah,
don't care what anybody says. I'm going
sorry.
to be there. I will be there for you just as much as you will be there for me. We have an army with us.
Trust, why don't you and Abby, if you guys are both going, why don't you guys just meet somewhere and then go in together?
I think it's great that you have Abby because
So that way,
they're
yeah,
getting away from it being about Rebecca at this point. It's like, I mean,
it's getting ridiculous.
it's
Yeah.
craziness at this point when you guys are all mourning. I mean,
You know, even the
family.
14-year-old, he really wanted to go because he wanted to support his sister and be there and, meet his, nephews. And now, not only is he choosing not to go because he's worried, but we are choosing for him to not go for his safety.
That's effed up. That's
That
so.
is.
You guys shouldn't be having to worry about that.
See, I was gonna come to Cadillac this weekend because I was gonna get a hotel room at a pool so that way my other kiddo down there could go swimming, and I was gonna go that and like see my family that's down there. But I told I told my husband, I said I really don't like because the boys had planned. They're like, well, we can go so that way we can support because like little bit I'm close with her. Well, back in school we were. I haven't really talked to her since everything happened. So everything just got crazy, but. Venom, I mean, me and him are reconnecting, and I want to be there for him, which I've tried to every single day through online because I live like an hour and a half away. But like I told him, I said, I mean, with all of the stuff that I see on social media, I don't want to go because I don't want to be like, I don't know, when my grandfather passed away and we went there, it I ended up going home, and because I was laughing and remembering like the good times that my grandfather had,
That's how it
somebody had a
should be.
problem about it, and because I wasn't sitting there and crying, like my grandfather would be the one to go silent, and then he would go bang just to scare the living hell out of you. And so like I was laughing, like I felt like his death was a joke, like that was just the way that I was mourning. And like I don't feel like this whole Rebecca thing is gonna go that way. Like I feel like there's going to be a fight and stuff, and that's one thing that I don't want to be a part of.
Could the family do something separate without the public knowing?
that
Or
would that would be really hard. The family literally has eyes watching them on everything that they do,
Yeah,
oh
constantly.
my god.
which is just
But
sad. Like
anyway, Trust, I just wanted to jump in and say
Oh,
hi.
sorry, Abby.
I am being like pulled another way as well because I have a couple friends that are wanting to talk to me. I'm in trouble this morning because I slept through my alarm and didn't answer anybody's messages. So I got like 80 messages of people blowing my phone up. They're
Yeah,
all
well,
yelling at me, telling me to get in the other box. So if you want to come with Trust, you are more than welcome in there as well.
chill. You'll have to send me the live, but no, I just wanted to talk to you before anybody else got the chance to. I personally, I'm just gonna tattletale on myself because I have already told my backstory. You know, I don't like Don, okay? But the thing is, I don't know
Well,
him.
why would you? Has he been nice to you at all?
No,
mm-mm.
Do you know him?
nope.
Then he has no place to say a gosh dang thing about you. Listen, don't even bother with it. He's obviously coming at you because he knows that you and Kimmy were close. So he is threatened by you,
Mhm.
obviously. And that's why he's coming at you. So just ignore him. If he comes in, block him. Bye-bye. We ain't got time for that. Okay. And
No,
then if
but
he
yeah,
says or does anything to you, you come to me and I will answer my call.
I
I'm
wanted
just
to
a
come
phone
to you.
call away.
Well, I was gonna call you and let you know what the situation is, so the way you knew at firsthand what I was dealing with him, because we don't know if it was like a troll account or if it was legit him. And then I blocked all of his accounts, and then you
Good.
had Kim come in, and then she was like, "Well, just leave us alone, leave us alone." Okay, well,
Leave us alone. They need to leave you alone. They're coming into your life, coming at you when you're not even saying anything to them. Do not let them get to you, for real.
well, I'm
You are a
not
good
anymore.
person. You are a good person, okay? And I know this within my heart of hearts that you are a good person. Otherwise, I wouldn't affiliate myself with you. Do you understand?
Yeah,
You have a huge heart and you're very, very kind. And you worry about a lot of other people. Sometimes you got to worry about yourself, though, too, okay?
I don't know how to put myself first. I've always learned how to put others.
I'm the same way, but I will teach you. I will show you how to do it. Okay?
All
I
right.
just
Well,
want you to smile. Whenever I come in here, I want to see you smiling. I don't want to hear
I
no drama. I don't want to see you crying. I want smiling.
I do smile every time that I talk to you.
Okay, good. If anybody gives you a problem, boom, gone. Anybody has drama, boom, gone. Seriously, from now on, you have to for your own sanity.
Like I told you yesterday,
Oh, I know. If you
your
keep
true
feeding
people will
the same
stay.
bone to the same dog, it's gonna keep coming back. But if you don't feed it to
Mm-hmm.
them, they'll go away.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Exactly what I said
I'm happy
yesterday.
that I met you through all this. Even though it's been a tragedy, I have met some amazing people. And these amazing people have been drawn to Becca because Becca was an amazing person. You were a part of Becca's life. That's how I know because you have a heart like she did. You understand?
I was talking about Rebecca this morning, and I hit my breaking point.
I'm so sorry.
I just I wish I could hear her voice just like one last time, but I'm not gonna get
And
that back.
I have videos of her talking and stuff. I have recordings. I have videos of her singing and dancing with my kids. I can send these to you if you want me to. Me and
Could
my
Even
you?
though
kids,
she,
every day we sit there and we listen to these videos and we cry it out together.
even though she may not be with you in person, she's always with you in spirit. Like she's standing over top of you. She is watching you. Whether people like to believe that or not, she is with you. But just like Abby said, I think I said your name right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But just like she said, even if you're close with the people, just like Mandy said, if you have to kick the people out of your box, like for me or like Abby or whatever, your true people are going to stay. Your fake people that are only here for the wrong reasons are going to end up leaving. Like, if they're true, they'll understand, but you need to start putting yourself first. This isn't what Rebecca would want.
Right. Like if
She
you're
wouldn't
going
want.
through, like you're going through enough right now trying to process all this grief and stuff. If someone's going to come in here and try to make that harder for you, then bye. See ya. You ain't got time for that.
She
Yeah.
wouldn't
Okay?
want you losing sleep or not eating. Like I was told when my grandfather passed away, they will come down and they will beat the living crap out of you and torture you. You need to start putting yourself first. And the bullies, let them freaking go. Let them ride. Because your bullies are your biggest motherfucking friends.
I I, I was trying to keep that from Abby Lou because I don't need her you know
Well,
giving
listen,
me.
guess what? Abby seems like a very sweet person. I don't personally know her, but she seems like she has the best attention, so I don't care whether you're going to try to keep it. If you're being bullied, then I'm going to let the people who know that care about you, so that way if I can't be inside of your box to shut these people down, that way I can at least message Abby and be like, hey, can you head over to Trust? Like, he needs somebody now.
Absolutely. You have an army behind you now.
Whether
I
you like
come
it or
with an
not.
army. If you have not noticed, Mouthy is exactly that, Mouthy. And she will put you in your place. And she only sticks with the people that actually are true and honest and like good people. Yes, she will put you. She's very loud, but she won't
Hence
stand
the
for
name
anybody
Mouthy.
putting anybody she cares about down at all. So if I come in here, I'll have an army following me behind. I'm serious, Chris. You have an army behind you now, for real.
I know I do.
I'm
You
not
seen
gonna
my
sit here
army
and let
last
you
night.
deal with it anymore.
I mean, I know that Abby wasn't here, but you see me last night. I don't care. I don't care if people block me. I don't care if I lose the followers. That's not what I'm here for. At the end of the day, I'm here to make sure that you're okay and whatnot. And I don't even care if I don't have a voice. I'll come in screaming.
And don't let these people come in here and say dumb stuff to you, saying this person said this, shut it down right away. Like, take your stuff somewhere else. I don't care. If that person has a problem with me, they will come right to me and talk to me about it. I want you to say that from now on, okay? If anybody
I
brings the
definitely
drama
will.
in here, especially if they bring anything like saying about me, if I said anything, just don't believe them. Like, you should know within your heart of hearts, I would never say anything about you. But I'm saying if they come in here and like so and so was speaking over here and da 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 on their live, so what? Boot them off your live and be like, I don't have time for that. Can you do that
No,
for me?
but I can. It's just, I cared about Kimmy and I just wanted the best for her, but I have to separate myself from her because
You can still care about her. She's just making wrong choices right now. And sometimes we do.
Sometimes it takes falling on your face to realize who's
Yep.
really there and who's true.
She'll learn.
So like I said, the true people always come back.
Yep.
I mean, look, I haven't spoke with you in how long? Since freaking we were in 10th grade. And then
Yep.
I disappeared and completely stopped talking. And I haven't stopped talking to you. I talk to you almost every single day. I message you and ask you how you're doing. I make sure that you're sleeping. And I even tell you that if I have to, I will come down to Wexford and I will make sure that you eat. Trust me, I will show up.
Okay, so Trust, what are you doing on the 17th?
Nothing. Why?
You need to make some time so that you're available all day. We're gonna go to Bronner's.
Brenner's, like, where is that at?
It's that Christmas land place.
Oh, okay.
And I can't remember what town, but we're gonna go there and then we're gonna go out to eat. A bunch of people are getting together, me, Melty, Merch, everybody, okay? And I'm
Okay.
inviting you personally. Frankenmuth, yeah, Frankenmuth. I think Bounty's gonna go too, so yeah,
Hi,
we'd like
Well,
to
it
Bonnie.
will be the first time that I meet Bounty, so.
yeah. But yeah, we're gonna all do that just so that we can just take a break from all this and take a breather and go have a good day.
So does that mean I can shut my phone off then?
Yeah, absolutely.
You could shut your phone off today. You're in control. You don't have to be on live.
And I've been to Runners before. It's absolutely beautiful. I got so excited when they started talking about it. It's seriously like you're walking into like Santa's North Pole. It's gorgeous. Yeah, that's how I feel at all. So anyway, you're invited. I do have to go, but if you have any trouble, you're more than welcome to go to Mouthy as well. So she will be right here for you as well.
Alright. Well, like I said,
Alright.
I'll call you later.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Make sure you're checking in with me and stuff, okay?
Alright, I will.
All right. Remember what I said. If I come in here, I want to see smiles or laughing. No more crying. No more drama.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Love you, sweetie.
Love you too, bye.
Bye.
She got
Put
me,
your
Feel
new
better,
phone
sweetie!
down.
Trust. Oh, see,
Just put.
I told you had a lot of friends.
Yeah, see? And to make yourself smile, just think of me falling down the staircase. There you go.
Yeah, she fell backwards and hit her
Or
butt
no,
on.
think of the other day when I told you I was getting off of live, and before I could even hit the end button, I slipped on the ice, which really hurt.
Who's messing with you? I came in at
People
the
were
end of that
yesterday.
conversation, so I just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm good. We were talking about last night about the whole Don situation.
Or this morning or whatever time it was. I don't even know.
It was like 1 o'clock. It was around the time that I left work.
I was asleep.
I got a lot of sleep. I'm not even half tired, even on that. This eye is like hurting, but hey, it is what it
As
is.
Venom, as far as it goes with turning off your phone, it's just like I told you last night. You are you. You need to start putting yourself first, because if you're not gonna if you don't start putting yourself first and your mental health, you are going to absolutely drain yourself. Like, you need to put yourself first.
That's true.
I get that it's hard, but look at me when we were in high school. I always put everybody else before me, and how long did it take before I completely snapped?
It took a while.
See? And when it snapped, I went down hard, did I not?
You did.
So you need to start putting yourself first. Take it from when we were in high school. You seen the way that I was. I always put everybody else before I put myself. Heck, even if you need to, and like you just want somebody to talk to, you can always add my new Facebook, bro.
I know.
I will give you my new phone number. Like, you can always call me instead of, hello, Andrea.
And don't let Don ever make you feel like you don't want to go somewhere. I think he's got more enemies than friends at this point. And I
Yeah.
think that you have to go and have fun with Abby like you planned and not worry about him.
Yeah,
As far
because,
as it As
go
far as
ahead.
it goes with Don, the only thing that I've ever seen since everything has happened is he's a controlling person. He is trying to control you. Do not let him control you. He is a monster. He is a bully. He's the dog, okay? Example. He is a dog. You give him what he wants. When he pops inside of you, then this is going to be the really good explanation that I told you yesterday for a very good example. So, how you just said that a dog, if when you give a dog a bone, it comes back. Don is the dog. If you acknowledge that he pops up in your life, or acknowledges that he even comments or whatever, you're giving him a bone. That's your bone. You're giving him that bone. If you just ignore it and act like he's not even there, then he'll be like, all right, I'm not getting my satisfaction, and then he'll leave. So just act like he's not even there. He's a ghost. Poof. Adios, amigos.
Andrea, I am okay.
He's getting there. Oh, guess what I did yesterday at work?
What?
Smacked myself in the face with the boxes. I'm still mad that you weren't on my live when Trenton scared the living heck out of me, because you probably would have pissed your pants. It was like what you did to me walking over by Mr. O'Malley's when you hid in his classroom door until I come around the corner and scared the living heck out of me.
Oh,
You know, I still have dreams about the middle school.
no, I did
Like,
not know.
yeah, dude. Okay, so you know how like Mr. O'Malley's and then Miss Carpenter's was upstairs, and then like you had the bottom floor with the lockers at the
Yeah.
far side? I still have a dream that I have something inside of a locker there. Like, I don't even know what it is. Like, every time I go to get it in my dream, I wake up. Like, I make it halfway there. I make it to the science lab, and then I wake up. It's kind of getting really annoying.
Andrea, yeah, I'm good. I'm just dealing with a lot.
Have you seen the new
No,
model inside of the junior high? Like, have
not
you been
yet.
in it? Ooh, I want to see it so bad.
I
They
mean,
remodeled the high school too, or just the junior high?
I don't know if it was both or if it was just a high school.
I know they remodeled the outside of the junior high. I think it looks a lot better. They were saying something about something that they were gonna do to the high school, but I never actually seen them do it.
Did you know that they have a pool now?
What?
Yep,
Where? In the junior high or the high school?
the high school.
What? Okay. Can we go back to school?
I wish.
I'm going back for my GED, and I made the comment to Trent that I don't need to get my freaking gym credits, and he goes by, and I was like, "Cause they stuck me in gym every single freaking semester. Like I swear, I was in the normal gym with everybody, and then they stuck me in the freaking, which is still weird. It was like a yoga class. It was the one that was always held in the big one for all girls." But they had like one dude in it one time, which I thought was hilarious.
I hated gym class.
Huh?
I hated gym class. I almost failed high
Dude.
school because I wouldn't swim in the I wouldn't swim in the disgusting pool.
So in Cadillac, they had this for like the high school from ninth grade to 12th grade. There was this class that was strictly for females, and um, every um, every Monday we had to go bowling, and we had to pay, I think it was like $25 or $5 or something like that. And well, my mom didn't have the money, so I would go and I would just sit and take that time to like utilize to work on other classing stuff, because like I don't get why I had to bully if or bowl. I felt like bowling was like a given, like that's like an activity that's fun. So
I'll be
like if
right
you
back,
didn't have
guys.
the money, okay, if you didn't have the money, you should have been able to like work on other schooling that's actually going to help you in life. Or my mom, because my mom had to pay the teacher back for spending the money so I could bowl. And my mom's like, I'm not paying for her to go bowling. That's a fun activity. If she's going to do anything fun, she's going to sit down and work on her schooling work while all the other kids are doing fun things, because that's not how it works. Like, your schooling comes before you do fun things. And I didn't like to do my homework and stuff like that. So the way that she thought it is, if I'm going to have a free moment, that I could catch up on my other schooling, stuff, so that way I could get ahead of myself. And the school did not like that one bit.
But the school should have, I mean, it's so wrong to not
Yeah,
allow a kid to do an activity if they don't have the money. Like kids don't have a choice. If a
right.
parent, doesn't want to pay for something and to like isolate them and say, well, you have to sit here, that's terrible.
I mean, like, we did yoga and stuff like that. Okay, Andrea. We did yoga and stuff like that, so it was a pretty well, it wasn't even yoga. They were more like dance routines, and like we had the testing that you do at the end of the year, um, which was, I guess, really fun. But like, and it was all women, so it really wasn't like, we had to worry about like certain things that you do when you're a female. Schools like Trust Venom. Oh my god, he keeps changing his name, dude.
I know.
Venom. Venom and me both had this teacher named Mrs. Adam who like extremely bullied the kids. Like that and be like, well, I went to CMU. You're never gonna make it anywhere. Like she used to tell Venom that he was cancerous, that he was never gonna make it anywhere in life.
I don't understand, why do people like that even become teachers if you don't like
I,
kids?
dude, I have no clue. Um she had one. So there's the classroom for autistic people and people who are on the spectrum, and then there was another class that was like for people who struggle with like reading and like English and stuff like that. And she was the head, like she was a worse bully than the some of the students that would bully kids. Like there was countless of times where Venom was getting bullied, and I stood in, and Mrs. Adlam came to me and started getting mad at me because I was standing up for Brendan, and I was like, I'm not, or Venom, I'm not gonna sit here and like, no, that's not how it's going. Like he's getting bullied. You're a teacher. You should be stopping the bullying. Like you
Yeah, I'm
shouldn't
not
be allowing him
encouraging
to.
it.
be bullying, not encourage. Yeah, right. Well, I ended up dropping out when I was in 10th grade because, um, what did they call those when you, the, oh my gosh, the behavior plans. You remember those that we had in school?
The IEP.
Well, kind of, sort of, but they had a certain word for them. It was better for, it was, there, I can't remember what the word was used, but they did it for kids who had like a hard time focusing. So, like, if you felt like you were just having a rough day or whatever, and you felt like you were going to be a disruption to the classroom, you signed a piece of paper and you went and sat in front of the principal or the vice principal inside of the office. You weren't allowed to have any electronics, you had to be doing your schoolwork. Well, I signed the piece of paper. We had the conversation that if I felt like I was going to be a disruption, to go in there and do that. And she got mad at me because I wouldn't be in their class. They had pulled me, ninth grade, third semester, they had pulled me out of her class where I had to sit inside of the office. They put me in for second semester of the year. They put me in one of her, I had her for first shift, and so I wasn't allowed to come to school until after her class had been done. So they pushed my hour. Instead of being in there at 8 o'clock, I was in there around like 9ish, 10ish, because our classes were like an hour and a half long. And then, but I still got the work given to me, and I still had to do it inside of the office. And then they had me in there in the middle of the school time, or for third semester, they had me in there in the middle of like the school time, and they had me sit inside of the office or inside of in-school suspension because me and that teacher didn't get along. Like, it got to the point where they literally pulled me out of this teacher's classroom because me and her did not get along. And they still kept putting me in
Crazy.
her class. And I wasn't the only student. Um, like there was multiple students that had parents go in there and complain about her, and they said that because she worked there for a certain amount of years, she wasn't doing UGs, and she wasn't caught actually assaulting a child. She was a history teacher, so like you do the debates because when you grow up you got politics and da 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 da.
Right.
So she would have these debates as if you do when you like try to figure out who you like, whether it's Trump or Biden, blah blah blah, like how everybody always argues over those. So she would do small little clips of that, so that way she was preparing her classroom of like, this is what it's going to be. But she would pick a topic that would be like, well, no, I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with that. Or like, why does the red Sharpie have to be blue? And, type versa. And I didn't agree with something that she had said. And I put the facts behind it. I put logical explanation, and I got straight to the nation, and I got straight to the point. And she's like, well, I don't agree with that. And then she pulled out her phone, like her actual phone, and I'm pretty sure that Venom remembers this. She pulled out her phone and started videotaping me with her actual, you can't, I'm a minor. I'm not 18 years old, and I did not give my consent, nor did my mom sign a piece of paper for you to record me right now. And she's like, well, I don't need permission. I'm the teacher. And I was like, yes, you do. Like, you need permission to record any minor
Right.
child. That's the reason why they send the slips home for pictures, or if they go for, like, activities. It's the safety of the child if they're going through something or that family is hiding that child. That's the reason why you're not allowed to take pictures of a minor child inside of the schooling systems. Screaming. Because I told her, because she was like, you're acting like a child. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't want to be recorded. Like, I have family that I don't want to know where I'm at. Like, I don't want you posting my video around somewhere and then people that I'm hiding from find me. Like, that's the reason why my mom doesn't allow photos of me, like, back when I was a kid, at least. Like, no, don't tell me that I'm acting like a child because I want you to
And it's just
delete that
weird
video.
to video you on her personal phone. That's weird.
Right. It was also, I can't even remember what she said it was for, but me and, me and Venom one time, she had these, she had these, oh my gosh, I don't even think he's around the phone. I can't remember what they were. They were like like peanut type thingamajiggies, and like so when you bit into them, they crunched, and all you could hear was her smacking, and it was just like It was so freaking annoying.
Oh,
And like just to hear somebody eat and smack on like a piece of gum or something, it drove me absolute nuts.
yes, I hate hearing
So
people chew.
I was playing with my hair in the back of the classroom, and she said that I was being a disruption to the classroom. And so me and Venom got really mad at the teacher one time. And so we went inside of the teacher's classroom and stole her freaking stole her nuts out of the bottom of the drawer.
Oh my God.
And then Trust goes, "You can't forget the tea." And I was like, "What?" And she goes, or he goes, "The tea." And I was like, "What tea?" And he goes, "Her nasty unsweetened tea that she has in the bottom drawer." And I'm like, "I'm not stealing the tea." He goes, "I want one."
You stole the
So the,
tea, Trust?
Hey, it was yummy, okay? I couldn't help myself. I mean, she wouldn't even give us any water.
the best part was is he was such a smart ass back then that he walked inside of her classroom with the tea and sat down, but all he did was peel the wrapper around it. And she goes, "Where did my tea go?" She was searching around the classroom, and Tress brought it to class. And I'm like, "Are you trying to get caught?" And he goes, "She ain't gonna know. The store smells it." And I was like,
Oh
"That's
my
not
God.
the point. That's not the point, though." But, like, or like we were allowed to leave school during our lunchtime, and I would go to the store. I would like ride my bike to the store and go get us like suckers or gum, and we would start chewing them in her classroom just to make her mad.
I was never allowed to leave for lunch. I just left. I always got caught, but
The high school, Cadillac High School back then was a little ridiculous. Like, Trust was getting picked on one time, and it was by like this bigger, like these bigger people, and like you could go to the principal, you could go to the teachers, you could talk to them about it, and they didn't care. Like they literally did not care. They would just ignore it and be like, "Oh, that's not my problem. That's not my problem."
yeah, they never did anything about that stuff when I went to school either.
We had Trust. Do you remember our what the we would have been in seventh and eighth grade? The gym teacher that was a freaking creep. Not the
Master
not the
Malter?
heavy. No, not the heavier set one. He was the skinny one.
Oh, I can't
Tall, skinny
remember
dude.
his name.
It wasn't Mr. Walter. It was the tall, skinny one. So I forgot. I didn't change my shorts at school, and this teacher had like, how old was his kid? 6 or 7.
Somewhere around there.
And I was like a whopping 80 something pounds, but I think I was like 13 at the time. No, it would have been 14 to 15. So, he told me that I needed to start wearing gym shorts. And I was like, "Well, I can ask my mom if we could go get some. I ripped mine, da 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 da." Well, I wore boy shorts because that way, if we're doing like workouts or whatever, nothing could ride and you couldn't see like things that you shouldn't be able to see. He tells me that he has a kid or has a daughter and he was going to go get her shorts and then he was going to give me the shorts so I could get my credits for gym class and stop having an E in gym class. I still did the workouts, I still participated in gym, but you lost so much points for not changing in school. So he come back to school the next day, like a couple days later, with these shorts, and I went to go put them on. You could literally see my butt cheeks. Like it was like watching the Dallas Cowgirls. Like you could literally
Oh
see
my
my butt
God.
cheeks. So I didn't wear them, and I went back into my skinny jeans. And he's like, "Well, I'm gonna send you to the office." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because I brought you shorts, and you're not gonna wear them." And I'm like, "Because they're short shorts. Like they're inappropriate. My girl parts are hanging out. You're trying to have a 14 to 16-year-old fit your 7-year-old's clothes. Like, no. No." Well, then There was one time where like we would run around the school, like the school or whatever, and he had the principal, no, not the principal, it was the counselor, Miss Bush, come inside of the girls' locker room, and she told us that we had to start wearing sports bras over top of our actual bras. So we had to wear an actual bra, and then we had to wear a sports bra, because when we were running, our balloons would bounce, and he didn't like it. And so I looked at Miss Bush and I was like, okay, but you got girls in here who have double D's. Like, when you run, they're gonna bounce. Like, you can't, I mean, they could duct tape them down, but they're probably still gonna bounce. Like,
Yeah, you can't exactly hold them down.
my friend, when she was 13 years old, she was a heavier set girl, and she had, like, she had big, she was pretty big up in the topper part. And when she would run, no matter what she would do, even if she wore her sweatshirt, you could still see them bounce. Like, it's not like we could just tie them down. And I told Miss Bush, I was like, if he doesn't like it, then he just needs to not look. Like, we're teenagers. That's disgusting. Well, Trust had heard us all talking about it, and like the girl screaming. When I come out, he's like, "What's wrong?" And I told him what happened, and he's like, "What the hell is wrong with this teacher?" Well, then me and Trust are standing there one time, and lay down on your back, you take your knees and you put them up, and I can't remember what it was, but like there was a couple of girls that had shorts on where when they laid down they kind of went up a little bit and you could see like in their shorts. So Trust walked over and he, because I wore shorts this day, he walked over and he stood right in front of me. Well, we were doing sit-ups and he stood right in front of me. And the teacher goes, "You need to move." And he goes, "No." And so I went to go turn off to the side because he wasn't going to let Trust stand in front of me. And he's like, "Well, you need to move." And I'm like, "Then I'm not doing sit-ups. If I ain't got nobody to stand there and like, so that way you can't see inside of me and I have to do these, then I'm not doing it." And me, Trust, one of our friends named Anna, and then there was like a couple of other people ended up getting in trouble because we all stood our grounds back in freaking school. I'm pretty sure the teacher actually got fired for being inappropriate with the kids.
Yeah, some people don't belong near kids.
No, definitely not. But I mean, Cadillac's ran with him, so high school was pretty. Me and Trust met in high school because I thought it would be a really cool idea to wear high heels to school. And I went to go walk down the staircase and I missed the freaking step. And well, I went down the staircase faster than anybody else did. It hurt, but it was fun.
What year did you guys graduate or supposed to graduate?
I graduated back in 2019.
Yeah, it was 2019.
Are any of those teachers still there?
I don't know what all teachers are there. We had one teacher. Not Miss Carpet. Did that, oh my god, what was her name? The art teacher that had her husband pass away. Did she ever come back to the school?
No.
Oh, I miss her. She was an amazing art teacher. We had an art teacher that, her husband passed away because he went to go knock down a tree during the wintertime to be able to get them, stuff like wood and stuff, and the tree fell on top of him. And she
Oh,
was the one who ended up finding him because it was dinner time and he had still not coming home and it was starting to get dark. So she went out there and, well,
oh, that's horrible.
yeah.
I had a neighbor that died from a tree falling on her. She was at her mom's house, and like we live in like there's like a lot of trees, very woodsy, and they cut the tree down and it
Oh,
snapped and went the opposite direction that it was supposed to, and it killed her
Okay.
instantly.
Oh my god.
what's
Yeah,
wrong?
One of my mods, her username is Twinkles, and she's sitting there putting Abby Lou on fucking blast because Abby Lou made a Amazon wish list for her kids and for the 14-year-old boy. So she's sitting there yelling at Abby Lou.
she shouldn't because people asked Abby Lou to do that for her kids.
If
People
so,
asked
wait.
Abby to make a wish list because of personal reasons. It's not my place to whatever, but it's not her business.
Soldier Boy, only 2 of your comments came in. If so, do you remember a big ass gray Dodge coming there with a orange sticker that said, I'd rather be coming than
Oh my
stroking the
god!
ground in the middle?
What?
What?
Soldier
Where?
Boy, you're
What?
not making any sense, boy.
Yeah, Soldier Boy, you, only one of,
No,
I
no,
think one of your
no, no,
comments got
no. Don't
flagged.
read it. Don't read it. Don't read it. Don't read it. Don't read it. Yeet.
All I seen was coming and stroking, and I was like, wait a second, what the fudge did I just miss?
It was. Oh
Okay, but
my god.
where? Do you remember it coming where? Or going. I should say going, because anytime I say coming, apparently Venom has to chuckle. Are you praying over there, bro?
Oh.
I went to Manton when I was in like 5th grade, bro. I don't remember anything from Manton. I remember being in the wrestling team, but that's about it. Because I started wrestling when I was up in Mansalona. And then when I came, and then I went to Central Lake. Well, I went to Lake City, then Manton, then Mansalona, then Central Lake, then back to Manton, then to Cadillac. If he went there, I would drop my sister-in-law off of school. I mean, oh my gosh. I think Venom's only went to Cadillac schools. Manton schools, on the other hand, I only went there for like a split second, and that was just to finish out the school year, because I had been moved so many different times. Yeah, I don't remember much from Manton. I remember going to Manton, but that's about it. Because at the time that I went to Manton, I was living with my grandfather, and I was supposed to finish out Manton schools, and then at the end of the year, I was supposed to go live with my mom, because my mom wanted us back from the courts, but my grandpa took us up to Traverse City, dropped us off at the DHS office, said he didn't want us, and then left. So fun. You know what does sound good though, Venom?
What?
A G&D pretzel.
Ooh, what's a GMD?
It's
You
a
never had
pizza place
G&D?
up in.
I live in
It's a
Buffalo.
it's a pizza place up in Wexford. They have some. Their pretzels are oof phenomenal. They make their own sauce.
That
It
sounds
does
good.
sound good, B. So we went down there. When did we go down there? We went down there to go help my mom with something. And when we were when we were on our way back, I stopped and I got like 6 pretzels on the way home.
I love soft pretzels.
And my husband looks at me and he's like, when I said 6, he's like, 6? And I'm like, look, I need to keep some for later. They taste good. Like I like them better when they're fresh, but when like if you give it like a day or whatever, they still taste phenomenal.
That
But
sounds good. I'm hungry.
their ranch is like
Oh,
it's
I love ranch. I put ranch with like everything.
they hand make their ranch, and their ranch is freaking pretty good. Or, um, if not G&D, if you ever want pizza, Beaner's Pizzeria. They make some good pizza too. Their breadsticks are good too.
We have so many pizzerias here. Wait, that's what I want to know because I always hear about Detroit style pizza. So I'm assuming you guys have the same. What does that even? I don't know what that means. Is it like a lot of cheese, thin, thick?
Soldier Boy, you are confusing. If so, I absolutely love that place. Huh?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what Detroit style pizza is. I honestly, I've never left Michigan. I've never heard of that, but I don't know. I'll have to look that up. That would be one thing
I
to
know I was
Google.
like somebody because obviously, like where I'm from, they're known for chicken wings and pizza,
Oh,
and
G&T is absolutely good.
somebody was like, "Oh, I like Chicago style pizza. I like New York. I know New York style pizza is very thin, and then Detroit style pizza." And I'm like, I didn't know there were so many different kinds. I mean,
Venom, if you could make a pizza right now, what would you put on your pizza? He's like, let me think.
you guys are making me so hungry.
Pepperonis, mushrooms, ham.
Pineapple. Pineapple.
I won't eat pineapple.
Oh, come on. On a pizza, you have to.
Oh yeah, turkey.
You're like, oh
Turkey.
yeah,
I've never
turkey.
had turkey on a pizza. What kind of turkey is it? Like lunch meat turkey?
No.
Like
Meatball pizza. Ooh, that does sound good. So I worked at Subway, right? And I accidentally like the way that it was there, if you accidentally screwed up the sandwich, you got to take the sandwich home, right? Well, I went to go make a meatball sandwich, and Venom, you know how I can't eat hot things? Because like it messes with my stomach and stuff like that. So there was this hot sauce that I put on this sandwich, and dude, I ate it, and oh my gosh, dude, it tastes so good, but I can't remember how it was made.
Hey, hold on. Anna, I know that you're in here. Can you come on the panel real quick? I need to have a little talkie with you real quick.
Oh boy, it
oh
wasn't
boy.
me.
Well, I'm trying to get a hold of Ina so wait she can tell Twinkles that she needs to come into my life so the way I can talk to Twinkles about her behavior towards Abby Lou.
Is Abby and Mouthy in their live right now?
Yeah.
I don't get why people are personally attacking each other. Like, what
I
is
don't
the
know why
whole
people
point of it?
care either when people have like Amazon wish lists. Like if you don't want to spend your money in there, then don't. But don't pocket
Right.
watch other people. Like what do you care if somebody else wants to buy something
Talking
for
about
somebody?
talking about wish list. Did you see the one girl? You know those trees that they do for Christmas for kids?
Oh, the angel tree.
Yeah. Did you see the girl going viral because she bought like the kid the one item and was like, "That's all the kid's getting."
I saw a similar one. Yeah, that's so terrible.
I know. And then there was this girl who literally went out and got her angel tree person his own cat. Like, he asked for a cat. She went out and got the cat and literally bought everything for the
Oh,
cat.
I saw that one.
That one made me
I
cry.
saw another one too. A young girl did, and it was really cute. She like got everything on the list, but she got like the girl wanted like nail polish, so she got her like every different type of color,
Right?
and she like really
Um,
went above and beyond, and it was just really cute.
I'll be in Cadillac next week, so I'll give you your Christmas thing next week versus mailing it to you. We still going bowling next week when I come up.
It was the plan anyway.
They still got the ice rink there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that could be very fun.
The only thing that's not fun is that they have the non topless bar here. Still.
What?
The what? What's a
It's
Did you
called
just say
non-topless bar?
Yep.
where you're
What does
not
that mean?
topless?
So
Where
you
you're
wear a top, or
topless?
they don't wear a top, like
It's
a
more
strip
than
club?
just it you don't wear nothing on top. Just letting you all know now.
The people that work there, though, or like
Yep.
everybody?
Yep. The people that
Okay.
work there.
So
What?
like a gentleman's club.
Yes, just for gentlemen.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Hey, I mean, women could go too.
Yeah.
The good old cause. No, bro.
Remember the joke that everybody used to make because the strip club was literally right next to family videos?
Yep.
Like literally, so if you go down Wexford, they have like the fairgrounds that's right there. And across from the fairgrounds there is a gas station, and then it goes, we call it the pink building because the building's literally pink. And then like right next to it was family videos.
Oh my God. Nice place for it.
I know, right? Honey, I wasn't there. I was at family videos. I promise you. They really thought of that when it came to the men.
Yeah.
I don't know why my location said that I was in the building. The gas station's right there.
I forgot my phone at the gas station. I wasn't really in there.
Walk in there and have the gas station clerk have you like, hey yo, if my wife comes in here looking for me, I'm in the bathroom. I'm using your parking lot.
Why did you bring that up, Trust? Is that where you want to go?
No. No.
Oh.
I was gonna ask the same question. Why wait? So that if you don't want to go there, then why'd you let us know that there was a fun bar?
Are you inviting us?
No. It's my dad went there and got busted by my mother.
Ooh, but he didn't do it the proper way.
Oh
But
God, when I was little, so there's a
Those
lot of
women
those
can't be
in
nice to
Canada,
the
right?
poor.
And I'm close to the border, and so my dad went there with like a bunch of guys that he worked with, and he would call it the Canadian Ballet. So my neighbor was telling my mom she was taking her daughter to the ballet, and I was like, "Oh, my dad goes to the Canadian Ballet." Thought my
Only
mother
when you
was going to kill me.
only
I
when you
really
got
thought
the
he went
beer
to the
googles
ballet.
on.
I was like 7. I had no idea.
Trust, did you see Soldier Boy's comment?
yep,
Only when you
yep.
got the beer googles on. You just
You
gotta
weird
have 4
soldier
drinks
boy.
inside of you. Hey, I'm just saying, anybody looks nice when you got some alcohol inside of your system. That's why they call it a one night stand. Gotta be drunk for it. I always thought it was funny because they put the Ferris wheel like right up against the fence that's closer to the pink building, the special pink building, and like they have a sunroof thing, and so many people would try to see if they could see inside of the pink building. One time we went on the Ferris wheel and Brendan goes, "I wonder if I could see it there." And I was like, "Right, you're gonna fall off the Ferris wheel." I wonder how many people fly a drone over it. Can we see in you? Did they close both of the video stores in Cadillac?
Yeah, sadly.
I thought so. Oh, I'm exhausted.
Whose child is that you screaming?
You know, it's
No,
sad that
not mine.
it's sad that you can actually hear that kid. He is not even in the room. And I have no clue what the kid did. That goes back to the conversation that I was going to have with you the other day of when I'm live and you hear the one dude screaming at him to make sure that you record it and send it to me because yeah. Okay. I'm going to see what's going on.
Okay, well, hey, I gotta reset because I just got a violation.
Why'd you get a
Oh,
violation?
we were talking about women, right?
It says for bullying and harassment.
Who were we?
Well,
Oh, I see.
Somebody doesn't like the fact that I'm just talking about random shit.
Alright. I gotta
I
get
know
off.
you're happy. All right, go reset.
I'm getting off. I'll talk to you later. I gotta go deal with this.
Feel better.
Bye, Trost.